The whole conversation is you asked the question if black folks could be racist or if they couldn't be.
Right.
So you have to think too, like back in the day, we were forced to learn white history, right? We never had black history. We didn't know black history.
Yeah.
The only history we knew was white history. That was it.
Yeah, that's a product of slavery.
Right.
It's kind of similar to the Native Americans being shipped off to
once you start
church
knowing
camps.
there's black history,
Yeah.
you're gonna start hating white folks because
Right. Why didn't you share this information?
right.
No, they never would. No.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's why you have black folks that are racist as fuck, but they're usually the older ones.
Yeah.
The older.
Same with white people.
Right. Just like white people.
I think that's more of a form of hyperaggression.
The times.
Yeah,
I think it's because the older you are, the closer you are to literally remembering or living segregation.
Like your parents or your grandparents
You know what I mean?
went through segregation.
Right.
Went
Yeah,
through...
like your parents
Possibly even
literally
slavery.
lived through segregation. Like
Yeah.
there's a pretty good chance
If you
that
were-
your mother or father, maybe not your father because he was from
Where is he from?
Antigua.
But your mother had a high chance of literally she could only drink from the
Right.
Black Fountain
It's
or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Yeah,
So-
West Indies.
West Indies.
Yeah. You got a stadium named after him.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cricket.
What the fuck was
Cricket.
he on? Cricket?
I wish I could keep a towel.
Can you play cricket?
Damn.
how many times certain things come up.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a very huge sport. That's the thing, is America very ignorant towards that.
Yeah.
There are other sports.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you just look at just generalized sports, if you get your name up on the wall in the stadium, it's a big deal. That means you did something good.
Right.
So,
Right.
especially in
I only
cricket.
ever got my name put on wanted posters, so.
yeah.
Hey, me too. But I was a missing child.
Oh,
Oh shit,
that's different. We found you.
we got you.
I was
Where's
a
the
little
reward?
carton.
Old milk carton child, huh?
So yeah, that's what older motherfuckers are gonna be racist. What? So like the little Super Bowl shit. That shit, I was like happy to see older white people be like
That's
dope shit.
That's dope, yeah.
I didn't see anybody say that. Every comment I looked at online was like, well, I'm really glad his pants weren't too low.
I seen older white folks talking about dope shit. Like and those are the white people that are not racist. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I look at it probably fucked up too. Because if you're not gonna say that shit was at least
Oh, a lot of them were like, rap's not music.
right. That means to me,
you're
See,
not playing
so I think there's two
an
separate
instrument.
things that can
Why
happen
is he
here.
not in chains?
Right.
So
Yeah.
two separate things would be obviously if one person was like, I didn't really enjoy it because this isn't really my kind of
right.
music, blah blah blah.
To me,
That's fine.
Somebody say that?
I don't mind that.
to
too
me,
much.
somebody say
rock and
that,
roll music.
I don't think they're racist.
I don't mind that. But if somebody is like, I didn't like it because I don't think rap is real music,
Or
then that shit is like that's indicative of you just being racist.
right,
Yeah.
Or it was the worst halftime show ever.
right.
And you're like, well, why? And they're like, that shouldn't have this and that.
Yeah.
Why didn't they have? And then insert white band.
But
in
then you
there.
have to think about it too. Like
Why didn't they
some of
have
those
George
motherfuckers
Strait?
that's saying that are
Right.
people that you fuck with or your friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
So you really can't
It's very
say they're
eye-opening.
racist.
it was very eye opening though. It was
Right.
like, damn, like what the fuck?
So you
Does that
really
mean-
can't
what do you
say
think
they're
about
racist.
me?
I
Yes
think
and
a
no,
lot
though.
of it was that a lot of people just didn't understand
You can-
the
Right.
message.
That's
Right.
that's what I've been
I
telling.
think-
That's
we,
what I was
we
telling.
kind of know the people
Yes, we
that
do. Yes, we do.
we can say, yeah, they're fucking racist.
That's what I
Right.
was telling Billy the
Right.
other day because
Billy,
he was going off on some shit.
he white.
But I can't tell him he's racist
Where's he
because
from?
he's
He's white.
Chicago?
because he's black.
I don't know.
He's not.
You know what I mean.
Not with it.
He's blacker than
country.
me.
He's country.
So I can't tell him.
Country, but he's not. He don't act like no black dude. to me.
He's
No, he don't act like country black.
he's a very I can't use the term.
Oh, I know what you're saying. No, house nigga. That's what you're about to say.
That's the term.
Yeah,
I was thinking
thought the same thing.
I was thinking of Samuel L. Jackson in Django.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's yeah. But he's very he
Yeah.
hates.
That was the first time I seen a dark skinny.
But anyway, that's what I was telling Billy.
in that role.
I was like, well, it was just not. You weren't the target audience,
Right. You don't even live like that.
Yeah, it
Well,
wasn't
it's not
your
about
thing.
me. It's
Yeah,
not,
and
right?
that's what people are so hung about. Well, I didn't like it, so therefore nobody must have liked it.
Right.
Well, no, actually, it was. You didn't fucking hear that stadium. You didn't hear that fucking whole ass stadium saying what
crazy.
Well, they don't even like rap, so they don't even know what the beef about or none of that.
Yeah,
they don't even
exactly.
know that.
So I'm like,
it
well,
was like two halves of the shit.
You don't know about the whole, you don't
Right.
keep up with rap culture, so obviously you're gonna be like, well, this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me.
Right.
So it sort of makes sense to not like it, but not you shouldn't like put it down because you didn't understand it or it wasn't for you or whatever. Like just okay, it was for other people.
For the younger
it wasn't.
generation.
I wasn't the target audience.
Right.
So
but they don't like it though.
I had the last
That's how
56 Super Bowls for
They
me.
not like us.
So
Yeah.
Right. The name of the song should tell you.
Exactly. They're not like us.
But if you don't even like hip hop, you've never even probably even heard that song
No,
before.
yeah, exactly.
Ever.
Exactly.
Never.
So
It's
you even
pretty
know.
big on the radio. That's what a lot of people said was like, I thought it was okay, but all my kids were up like dancing to the music.
Oh yeah, your kids knew about it.
Your kids
I'm sure.
know. Like the kids know. And
My
that's
house
what
was
I'm.
very split. It was like it was hilarious, right? Because you had like my grandmother's boyfriend he's 60, some shit like that. So he's an old white dude, and he was like, I'm glad they didn't get paid for this, and I was like, all right. But then you had like me, my aunts. We was all going crazy. We was sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Serena Williams came out. I was like, ooh, I was in my bits too.
Right.
I was like, this is jumping. Like,
I know I walked away from the TV. He's like, you missed it. They were crip walking. And I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah.
it was dope.
To me,
And
it
I
was
guess
dope.
that's her like ex.
For
So
me,
she-
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
was making
Both of them are
statements.
his.
Yeah,
Are his
SZA
The
too.
whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
statements.
SZA
Man,
and
she
Serena
came out.
Williams are Drake's ex.
That's funny as fuck.
Dude, I was like, what?
I was like, and when Serena came out there, I was like, psst,
Right.
you lighter now, but you still get it.
Right. Man,
Still
they
get
was
that
both
work.
fine.
For me, I was so drunk, I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, we
to the halftime
we
show.
know. Yeah.
But and
You
to
were
me,
Well, I mean,
fucked
at
up.
that
He was
point,
drowning
we were
in his
like,
emotions at
fuck
that
it.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the halftime you were down fucking 24
Right,
nothing. You were
yeah.
like, I'm drinking, dog.
Yep.
but to me, I'm like, are you not like I watched it again like a second time when there's nobody around, and like, are you not hearing what this motherfucker's saying?
That was it was a big movement that he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
That's never been
Right,
done
he's
before.
talking to you right
The
now,
revolution
and you're
is
not,
being televised.
right, and you're
actually.
not hearing that
On the
like,
biggest stage.
40
ever,
acres in the
really.
middle, and he's talking shit to you. He's talking shit to whoever
Doesn't give a fuck.
The
didn't give a
most
fuck.
watched halftime show in history.
They
And
had a huge. I listen to the New York Times podcast every day, and they do like a segment. They pick like a specific topic, and they talk about it for like 30 minutes. And they were debating hardcore before if he was actually going to sing it because of all the lawsuits. And
Yeah,
stuff.
and that's
like,
why he kept teasing you through the shit.
I know,
Because they were like, he ain't gonna do it. He was like,
but he's not the
Yeah.
one being sued,
Let me-
so
right. And that's why he had the whole PlayStation thing.
Yeah.
Right. And I had to watch some shit because I missed
What was?
a half of that. So
I-
Drake's
I don't follow. So.
Drake's label is Sony.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he had the stage as a PlayStation controller.
Oh, okay.
right.
Right.
They both are actually.
Yeah.
Under Sony.
Oh.
I mean, first of all, the beef in itself was amazing.
Yeah,
It brought out very
is Monty
artistic songs
one of the rap-
from both sides.
one
But
of
it
the
goes back
best
to what
rap
you were
beefs
talking about
ever.
earlier.
Yeah.
Like he's like his artistic expression is being challenged
Right.
for what he said specifically.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's no proof about what he said. It is what it is, and so there's a problem with that. Just like
Right.
you were saying with comedians, you know, and
Right.
he doesn't give a fuck.
Don't give
His
a
whole
fuck.
point of going out there was saying, "I'm just gonna say whatever the
And
fuck I
here's
wanna
what I
say."
found out the other day. I didn't even know. I don't think I even recognized or even knew anything about this. So what do they call it? DIE hires? What is it called?
DEI,
DEI hires,
Yeah.
right?
Diversity and inclusion.
diversity, equity, and inclusion.
He had no white dancers
Correct.
because of that.
Yeah.
And did you see how?
And that was crazy to me because I was
Yeah,
like,
Trump
yo,
was
I didn't
white.
even notice he didn't have no white dancers.
I didn't either. Till you said it just now, I didn't even think.
I didn't even
about
notice that. Which is crazy to me.
The only thing that fucking pissed me
Because
off is
now-
they were doing this dance move, and they all had hoodies on, and they were doing this like thing, and they're hood was just fucking hitting the back. I was like, this looks stupid. Why don't they just have sweaters on so they can like do it and it doesn't look stupid? That was the only thing I noticed.
No, that's like that. What's that West Coast shit? Like, dum dum. That's that shit.
Oh yeah, the hyphy movement.
The
Yeah.
hood, like
The
they were
hyphy
into it
movement.
so much it was like.
But that's
it
what the
looked
hood.
dumb.
Like
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
what the
hypey
hyphy-
shit.
yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
that
That's the
hyphy
hypey
Which
shit.
that's why I
West
really
Coast
wanted-
shit. That's West
Yeah,
Coast
it was
shit.
it was very like West Coast.
It was West
Not just
Coast
not
to
just
the
like
fucking
LA.
fullest.
Well, I mean, Kendrick is like the epitome of West Coast.
But I'm just saying
Yes.
that's why that the hood shit. That's
Mhm.
that's the hypey
Okay.
movement.
Well,
which-
That's
You
when they.
can still do the movement.
You
don't
can't
have
like
to have-
you can't like
75
West Coast music and not
flaps.
acknowledge the hyphy movement.
Right.
The
That's
hyphy
hyphy
movement. I
shit.
mean, you can't sit there and be like, well, I don't know what hyphy is. I like E40. E40 was a pioneer to the hyphy movement.
Right. And that's when they like when you hear some shit that just got you so hyped that you just you know what I mean?
Ooh, get
That's
the
what
bop
it
in
is.
your head,
That's what it
slap in
is.
your hands.
That's what he said. That's what he said in his song. He said, "You make music to pacify him. I make music to electrify him."
Right.
That's what he said. That's what it's all about.
But I don't know if that's true.
No, it is.
No,
It
because
is.
Drake be having some bangers, dog. You cannot hate on Drake and say he don't have
And
no
all
bangers,
his
dog.
shit-
sold out.
All his shit
They don't give a
is
fuck.
Yeah.
super mellow.
He had a no.
It's just
No, even
mellow
I
as
know
fuck.
that.
No, it's not. No, it's
Mellow.
not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, he got some.
And then he had a concert right after the Super Bowl in the same town, and guess what? Sold out.
Of course it would
Oh
be.
yeah, it went
course.
yeah. It was dope.
Why wouldn't it be?
Nobody's saying that neither of them are extremely
No, I'm
successful.
I'm just saying, like it
The
did,
point is
it
a
really didn't
beef is
affect
a
him. Beef is beef, and he lost. So he done lost 2 already.
Oh yeah. You can't lose that
At the
any
same
It
harder.
time.
doesn't matter how much money you make.
I don't
it doesn't
think-
matter how many fans you have.
You can't, yeah, because I mean, how
you
do you?
can't rap at my level.
They just
You
lost to
can't
the
come
biggest stage in the
to
world.
my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you lose.
The other ones were not as big, but that one was big. Like this one was,
Monumental.
yeah.
Yeah, there were some past beefs in the past that were kind of like, you have a very famous rapper, and then you
Uh-huh.
have one that's also famous but not,
Well,
they're
you got
not
some-
at the
on
same
your
You got some-
level.
You have some
But
really good rap
this
beats,
was the
right?
first one in, I might even say ever, where it was literally the 2
Mm-mm.
top rappers.
Nah.
And
Other than, I mean, I don't know if I would really consider the Biggie and Pac thing
Yeah.
as.
Yeah.
that was
That's
very
rap
big.
beef.
That was monumental.
That's rap beef.
That
Sure.
was East Coast was
Bone
the
Thugs and
Still rap
3-6.
beef.
I guess
You got
yeah.
Bone Thugs and 3-6, which granted aren't individual people; they were groups, but that was a big beef too.
I'm going with NWA
Sure, but-
and Eazy-E, or Ice Cube and
NWA. That was monumental.
I guess
that was
so.
It's
hard.
monumental.
That's
That was
true.
hard. That was monumental.
It's monumental. I'm going with that. So like you've had open beefs that were, I guess, what do you want to call it?
Okay, so let's put it that way. The NWA and Ice Cube thing,
Right.
right? Pac and Biggie.
Right.
Those are not too far apart, but there's some time in between them.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You got late 80s
But-
versus mid 90s, yeah.
Right.
Since Pac and Biggie, has there ever been 2 rappers beefing where both rappers were literally the top 2 rappers in the game at the time?
The game,
yeah.
50 Cent. That was
And
a big
then-
one.
Then you had Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah, Jay-Z and Nas as well. Lyrically, that's an amazing
Jay-Z
fucking
and
beef.
Nas
Sure.
That's
was
an
top
amazing-
beef.
Okay, I agree. Nas.
Ether. I mean,
Right.
come
I
on now,
agree with
Ether?
Nas and Jay-Z.
Right.
However, Nas was not, although, hold on, let me finish this. Nas is
Yeah,
a
you
phenomenal
have to.
and one of the best rappers of all time. However, he wasn't as commercially successful at the time as Jay-Z.
Jay-Z wasn't even commercial yet.
I'm gonna say
Not
that
during
Nas
their
was the
beef.
bigger. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Nas was the bigger icon
Yes.
in that rap beef.
He wasn't commercial yet. Not during that beef. He was not commercial yet. Jay-Z was street. Like all his shit. I don't even know if one of his songs was even on the radio yet.
When they beefed, it was dope though. It was
After
dope.
that, I think then his shit, he started making commercial type shit. But before that, I don't think his shit was on the radio yet. What was it 96, 97 maybe?
Yeah.
98?
Sounds about right.
Something right. Okay. He
When
wasn't
did-
even.
When did New York State of Mind come out?
I don't know.
That's early 2000s.
Is it? No.
Mm-hmm. That was like 2000.
So he wasn't even on the radio yet. I don't think either one of them was on the radio yet. Like, if you knew who they was, you just knew who they was.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody knew who they was.
Also, sidebar. Nas should be not Empire State of Mind. New York State of Mind. New York State of Mind is an album and song title by Nas.
Empire State of Mind was the one that featured Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
1976.
No,
it did not.
I'm sorry. That was a remake of a song made by Billy Joel in 1976.
Right.
My bad.
94.
So Billy Joel's the OG.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
right.
yeah. Everybody knows
Yeah,
that.
but at that same time, there were a lot
That's
of
a
beefs.
piano man, dog.
You had Bone Thugs and 3-6.
Yeah.
They were beefing.
Yeah.
And that one was...
But they weren't big yet.
Either,
to
yeah.
us,
They weren't.
maybe to us they were big, but like to the outside world they weren't big.
Because it's cool. I think that one's cool because both of them went on to achieve commercial success.
And that's a more unique one because those are two groups.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen very often.
Which, I mean, we all say Biggie and Pac, but it was also their groups.
Yeah.
Bad Boy, and Death
Labels.
Row.
It was labels.
Yeah, it was labels. It was bigger.
Whole
than
ass
that.
labels got into that shit.
Labels. So, yeah. That's one of the top 5 dead or alive beefs ever. And this one's probably just past the biggest one, Biggie and Pac.
And this is really there really haven't been a lot recently in the last 10 years.
Because they get along now.
I mean, you had Drake.
They don't. Nobody.
You have some.
Pusha T.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
that was a good one.
It was great.
He lost that
Nobody
one.
beefed
It
with
was burnt
Eminem.
out.
And
That's
you
it,
had-
boy, that
Was
he
he
came
so
out
good?
when he was
Well,
like, "Oh, so you
yeah.
gonna let everybody know you got a son?"
Right.
Yeah,
That was
Drake
like,
and
But then-
Pusha T ended that shit real fast.
He did.
And Drake was like, I'm
But-
done here.
Drake had just got done roasting Meek Mills.
Yeah.
yeah,
It went from Meek Mill.
destroyed Meek Mill.
Yeah, Meek
in
Mill.
that one.
I remember seeing some tweet.
Murdered him.
I can't. It was like the day while that whole shit was going
Nick
down.
was like, "You ain't gonna stand up for yourself."
And I remember somebody was, they were tweeting at the time, and they were like, Meek Mill woke up to 72 missed calls, and was like, damn, who died? And then he realized it was him.
Dog. Because Drake put out one song and then put out a song called Back to Back.
Yeah.
Not even 12 hours later.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm waiting for you to respond. Nigga, you give him time.
Can he get to the studio?
Nigga just woke up. Like, you didn't even give him time. He don't even know this song out.
Right.
Yeah. Drake was,
When was that? That had to be
I don't know.
7-8 years ago, maybe?
More.
2000. I'm going with,
Nicki
so.
was with Meek, so I'm gonna say 15, 14 or 15.
I'm going 16, 17.
I'm
going 16, 17.
I want to say
I think it was later.
I want to say
16,
I think it was
17.
later because I believe I was working at the Air Force Academy when that happened.
16, 17.
I think you're right. It's got to be somewhere between in that time frame.
Right.
There's nothing to do. Before I could go repair something.
He ate him up.
Clean something.
He ate his ass up.
2015.
Bam, on the money. I knew it. I was still in high school.
I said 16, 17, so I was 1 year off. But that was, it's still a good time.
Oh, yeah. There's some good memes came out of that one.
Right, and that's when...
Less notable one was MGK versus Eminem, which was just garbage.
That's not.
Yeah,
that wasn't a real beef.
That's really not.
That was MGK thinking he could do anything.
Yeah.
And then Eminem said, "No, you're nothing to me."
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, yeah, that was just.
Yeah,
like-
That was honestly, that was a very
that was
very passive aggressive.
I listened to it though,
I did.
because I wanted to,
I wanted to see what was
You
up.
can't step
Me too.
to that.
Nah, man, you
do-
not.
Everybody knows.
Not at the
You
level
just-
he was at.
You just don't step to Eminem. You
You
just
just
can't.
don't. Like,
Everybody knows.
you can't. Like,
You
He's
just
such
don't
a
do
god that nobody will battle him.
It's
I
a
don't know
mixture.
about
It's
that.
a mixture.
I don't know about
It's
that.
a mixture of everybody has immense respect for him in the rap scene, right? Well, for the most part, as far as I know.
Yeah, for the most
I'm
part.
not, a famous rapper, so I can't.
What?
But as far as I
You're
know,
not?
pretty much everybody respects
I didn't know
Eminem, so they're not gonna
Why
fuck
did you
with
give
him.
me that song? by
And then
G-Man?
also, he just is that good.
There's motherfuckers that could get with him.
There are,
But
but
they don't
again,
You
those
don't
people
want to
who
risk it.
those people who may be
You
able
don't want to
to
risk it.
would not
I
want to
think
risk
Nas
it,
would be a
and
great
B
competitor.
already respect him enough. So
Nas could fuck with him. Jay-Z can fuck with him.
Big L if
Lil
he was
Wayne
still alive.
can fuck with him.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's fucking with him.
They have so many
Yeah.
flavors.
Lil Wayne's
Big,
fucking with him.
Big L if he was still alive.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
motherfucker was
Oh,
cold
yeah.
with the flows.
Yeah.
And
And then
Ice Cube, not Ice Cube, and
old Ice Cube.
Old
I
Ice
was
Cube,
gonna
maybe,
say.
but
Old Ice Cube, not new Ice
no
Cube.
chance no more.
No.
That's honestly
And then
about it.
to me, one of my favorite rappers right now is Game.
Really?
Yeah, dog.
I like
Game.
I like the Game album.
Yeah, the Game goes.
I like
the Game
album.
goes.
So
I
what
don't
was
care.
that?
The Game
2000,
goes.
2002.
You know what I like about him
Like Father Like Son.
is
Yeah.
he'll fight anybody
Yeah,
and does.
and we'll win.
That motherfucker
Hasn't
beefed.
lost.
That motherfucker beefed.
Yeah, he beefs. He says what he says in his song, and if he sees you, he's fighting you,
Yeah.
and he don't give a fuck. And that's why they don't want to. That's why nobody wants to rap with him. They don't want to beef with him because he takes that shit personal. So when I see you at the superstore or the
You know
supermarket,
what? Yeah, because
I'm punching in your face.
For me, I don't know. The last album that I listened to,
I didn't like the last
going
one.
through from the Game was actually the Red album,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
like it for me
His
was
old shit go.
yeah that was a super dope album because that was like he was very, like I said, 90% of what I listened to was like gang culture music,
Right.
and that Red album was like
Just
that was
listen,
it.
just listen to his freestyles. His freestyles are hard. Like
I got
he just can't make a full album that go hard.
a question for you, and I only recently have heard of this person, and I listened to a bunch of their music. I listened to one song in particular that I felt gave me some.
Hope.
It made me feel some type of way
Okay.
about maybe a bit of nostalgia, maybe, but it had a very
Who we talking about?
90s reminiscence
That's
to
what
it.
I want to know. I'm dying to
He
hear.
has to build up to it.
And it was the only. I've listened to like 2 albums and a bunch of singles, and I was like,
2 albums.
Okay, so
I
you
didn't
got somebody
like much of it.
Right.
It was
Okay.
kind of whatever. But
Yeah,
that
he's
one
there.
song. So I'm talking about Doechii. Okay, you know who this is?
Nope.
This is a
Never even heard
female.
of
This
him.
is a female rapper, a relatively new female
Doja
rapper.
Cat?
No, Doechii.
I know who you're talking about. I've heard the name. I've never.
She
heard
just she did a song with Tyler the Creator in his new album.
You
Which
know, like Tyler the Creator?
no, he does not.
I don't either.
Because
Some of his shit is cool, but
It's
he-
just
he's,
not my.
he's way out.
Yeah,
He's
it-
way out.
definitely
for me.
has his own style.
It is
Yeah,
it is
he's
a
way out.
very unique style that
He's
he
way out.
has. That is a very acquired taste, I could
He
say.
just used somebody's beat. What was that beat that was going hard?
Which
He
one?
just freestyled it with somebody's beat.
Was this like a separate thing, or was it
Yeah, it
on
was-
an actual album, or like,
No,
just like a kind of one-off thing? I couldn't say.
dude.
Anyway, I'll show it to you after we
Yeah,
get
yeah.
this. But it had a very 90s reminiscence to it, and it had that kind of like old school, like hip hop beat, and that old school kind of storytelling kind of flow
It's a
to
chick?
it. Yeah, it's a chick.
Okay.
But I'll show it to you in later. But
You know,
I wanted to get your opinion on it, but since you hadn't heard about it,
Nope, I don't even know who that is.
Have you guys been keeping up with what's happening with ASAP Rocky?
no, I have not.
Mm,
So he's right now he's getting he's taking it to trial. Apparently,
Corey, this is
I'll
how
be over here,
this is
guys.
how I feel when you guys talk about sports.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not saying anything.
so apparently he
Okay, I got it.
threatened he pointed a gun at one of his other
Right.
ASAP mob members.
Right.
Sure.
And like for me, because it's making like XXL and all these hip hop pages they're posting about it because Rihanna's in court with him about it. And,
Right.
you know, Rihanna's gonna stand by her man. I think that's dope.
I think he tried to get at her.
Yeah.
That's why he did it.
But apparently, it was a prop gun. I don't know. But it made me think about it. So like ASAP, he came out in like 2012, 2013. Like that's when he really hit mainstream.
Right.
And for me, that was like big because I was.
He used to be
a freshman.
hard though.
Yeah, his first 2 albums was
Yeah,
cold,
he used
bro.
to be hard.
Long Live ASAP.
Yeah, he used to
And
be hard.
there was another one. It was so fucking hard. And then now he's elevated to that point. He's elevated a lot. He's worked with a lot of dope artists and stuff. For me, I always liked him because he's a New York dude, but he had such a wide range of flow.
Yeah, his style, like, Tyler created. I like motherfuckers that have their own little style. I don't like motherfuckers that rap like that motherfucker or rap like that motherfucker. I like a motherfucker that has their own little style.
I will say that's kind of why.
Like Tyler the Creator.
That's kind of why I like Tyler.
His shit was weird.
I'm talking about. I don't necessarily not like him. He's just too far out. Like, you can have your own little style, but don't talk about some far out shit
that he was talking about. I know exactly what you. Yeah. Especially when he first came out, he was off the fucking walls with some bullshit. I was like...
He was off the wall, but I kind of liked him. He started going too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because of the reaction that he got to what he was doing.
Of course.
So he's like, oh, well, you don't think this is, real shit?
Yeah.
So, all right, let me fucking kick it up a notch.
Are you guys J. Cole fans?
I am.
So, I like J. Cole.
I am.
I'm not.
However, there's like 4 J. Cole songs that I like.
He goes.
And then the rest, I'm just like, whatever. It's whatever.
There is one song, and it's not even his song. He's a feature on it. It's Jeremiah Plains.
What's the song called?
Plains.
Okay,
Jeremiah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He goes. J. Cole goes.
J.
Cole goes.
J. Cole, come on.
Hey, listen.
This is the only thing I gotta say about J. Cole.
is so happy right now that he dropped out of that beef talk. He is so happy.
I don't like it because of that.
I mean, yeah, I can kind of see that. But at the same time, I don't blame him.
No, I blame him. Like, you can't say you're the best rapper and then not go at the best rapper. Drake said he was the best rapper. He went at Kendrick. Now you know you're 2.
Yeah. Now you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you gotta find out sometime.
You have to find out.
He's done that before too, though, and that's the reason why I don't like J. Cole is because there was an interview he came out with, and he was talking about, he was like, "This is the culture." He was like, "We need to embrace it. We need to evolve it." He was like, "We need to continue to progress it." And then, like, very shortly afterwards, he was putting down a lot of the SoundCloud era rappers. He was like just dogging them, and granted, I'm not a SoundCloud era rapper fan. Like, I don't really care about none of the little pumps and
I don't like
all those dudes. That's not who I care less about them.
Right.
But if you're gonna sit there and you're gonna talk about the culture, especially when it comes to rap music, because he didn't say like black culture, he said like the culture has in rap music, hip hop,
right,
and the progressions that we're making and that we need to continue making. You're gonna sit there and down this artist who at the time was very relevant and was making those waves. And to me, it was just like, after that, I was just like, I looked at him in a whole different light. I was like, this dude's so wishy-washy. And then same thing, he came out, he dropped the disc and pulled it, like a day later?
Yeah, he was scared.
Everyone said, you know what? And then dropped an apology song. I was like, I'm sorry. I
didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean it.
Because then he
pacifist.
heard a response and was like,
this motherfucker.
But still, you can't even do that. Like,
you can't half step into a beat.
Right. Sure, it's better.
You cannot.
Get fired up. Such
it
a
is
light-skinned thing
frowned upon. I agree.
Corey, don't be a light-skinned
However,
I'm
I can't necessarily blame him for saving his career.
You think Drake's career is fucked up?
No.
Right.
But J. Cole is not Drake.
wait a minute. Wait. Hold on.
I think he's Drake-ish.
Have you guys even listened to his album that he just dropped?
J. Cole?
I didn't even know he fucking dropped one.
No, it comes out tomorrow.
Oh, does it?
Valentine's Day.
Okay, yeah. He's dropping one with who is it? Party Next Door?
I think so.
So yeah. I'm not gonna listen to it. I am.
I'm a Drake fan, so I'm gonna listen to it.
It's probably gonna have a couple bangers for sure.
Oh, it's gonna have
gonna put your lady.
I was gonna say someone on Valentine's Day is getting it.
What are you two doing for Valentine's Day? Y'all want to come over and listen to this album?
Not listening to Drake. That's for damn sure.
Shit. I got some honey in the car. I got that honey pack. My honey pack. Actually, I don't. I used it. But
I was actually worried he was going to get called out. So
no, not tomorrow. Saturday is the day.
Well, we weren't sure.
Well, they might call us in for midnight on Friday, so we'll see.
They're saying they called the dog.
I don't trust anything they fucking say.
I don't trust it either, but I don't think we're going in. Because please believe, tomorrow I'm faded. So they can call me at midnight. I don't give a fuck. I'll just say I'm sick. I worked in the cold all day today. I'll call in.
I'm going to say the same thing.
If they call me in at midnight.
Yeah.
Any other time, I'll go in. But
I go sniffling and everything.
I ain't going in.
Just drink that NyQuil.
He missed the whole shift.
5 hours late again.
I like J.
that
Cole. I'm
was
telling you, I
expired
like J.
night,
Cole.
dog.
I like J. Cole.
I don't like J. Cole.
I was mad at him because he dropped out of the beef because I was like, yo, you can't say you the best rapper and then talk that shit and then get scared before an even response. You didn't even know what this motherfucker was going to say and you got scared.
I wish Future would have, instead of egging.
Future's not no rapper.
But Future's, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't no rapper though.
If you a dog, you gotta
no
respect
rapper.
what he doing.
He not no rapper. He can make a dope song. He ain't no rapper.
He's an amazing artist.
Yes, he ain't
amazing
no rapper.
Artist.
No rapper.
No, you're right. You're right. But he's an amazing artist.
Right.
I think he would do well in a rap beef. Not because lyrically he would excel, but I think he would be in
The
that
song.
movie.
The song might be dope.
The song would be dope.
But he ain't gonna kill you with no lyrics.
No, of course not.
Because half the time I don't even know what the fuck he's saying, but it sounds so good. You in the car like, oh shit! I don't even know what this nigga just said.
The beat slapping
Right.
the speakers a little bit differently.
Right.
You like, oh, this is
I don't even know
hard.
what he be saying, but I will pick Chris Brown over Future.
Chris Brown get busy too.
He spits.
Chris Brown get busy.
Spits.
People don't realize that. Chris Brown
get busy throwing hands. That's what he get busy.
That's what I was just about to say.
Everybody
Everybody want to
Rihanna?
bring up that Rihanna situation.
Y'all don't even know about that. She hit him first.
Right.
Who gives a fuck?
What do you mean who gives a
He
fuck?
beat the fuck out of
My
her.
mama said if they hit you, hit them back. That's what my mama said.
Hey,
So guess what?
Even if my mama never said that.
My mama said it.
If I'm driving a $250,000 car and you punch me in my shit, bitch, we fighting.
Oh.
We
Now
fighting. Corey, I
You don't even know.
Now you have to.
You don't even know if he beat her up like that.
Oh, I got it.
You don't even know.
He did beat.
Okay, hold on
the fuck out of
though.
her.
Hold
Nah,
on.
she beat the shit out of him.
Was she
too.
fighting back when she was getting beat up though?
Yeah.
He wasn't just hitting her and she wasn't fighting back.
Well, for one,
Oh my god.
If you fight back, you deserve to get beat
for
up.
one, there are no witnesses.
Right. So you
It's
don't even
just-
know.
it's
But
just-
you don't even
And they
know.
both told her.
So how
and
you
they
gonna
both
say he beat the
admitted
fuck
to
out of her and you don't even
fucking
know?
Because I believe women.
And
Oh, God.
and hold on.
Here we
Not
go.
only that, Rihanna.
That's why I'm a womanizer over here.
I'm sorry.
Nah. I believe his version. I never heard Rihanna's version, actually, to tell you the truth.
I know that she forgave him.
I know he beat her up,
I know that
Oh,
she
yeah.
forgave
and that's
him.
all I really needed to know.
She forgave him. I know that.
Right.
So obviously there was. I'm just saying.
I know.
There's two sides
I
to
mean,
the
I
story.
don't know if you know. Like, have you ever fought someone and forgave him, Keith?
A chick?
Chick.
Anybody.
Yeah.
She gave me some.
Why does it matter if she's a chick?
Yeah, I thought
Why?
Well, that in that situation, that's
because
what
if
we're
you
talking
forgive
about.
a chick, you love her. You know, if you fought a dude and then forgive him, that's because he lost.
Where?
And then, you know what I mean? Like, you'll never
see.
fight me again.
That
So
Well, I can
to
promise
dap
you
it
that
up,
bitch
you know what I
lost.
mean? Like,
Yeah, next
That
time I'm
bitch
shooting.
lost hard.
right? Yeah, I know you'll never try me again. We cool, you know what I'm saying? Next time I say this is what it is, you're gonna be like, okay, all right. Of course you're gonna forgive him.
Okay.
I'm not
there you
forgiving nobody that beats me the fuck up. Let me just say that. I'm not forgiving nobody who beats me the fuck up.
go. Ever?
Keep me out the room.
Ever.
Keep me out.
Because you know what my mom used to say? Fight him until you win. You gotta fight a motherfucker until you win. At least win one time.
Mama's always right.
Right. So apparently she didn't want no rematch.
Yeah, you know what? I get that I'm with that because
Why would you?
when I was in 4th grade, I fought this dude, and he was a big boy. He was big. He picked me up and slammed me on the concrete in front of some hoes, and I still to this day think about it. And I just can't
That's
wait.
4th grade.
I have a list. I have a list. I have a list.
Yeah.
I have a
We
list.
talking.
There's 2
early
more
2000s.
motherfuckers on that list. Like I'm trying to see, and one of them they say he's in jail for life. He killed somebody, so I'm glad I didn't see him. But there's like
Arya Stark over here sleeping in his night.
there's
Dennis.
one other little motherfucker that I'm trying
Joss.
to see.
Damn, I think that was the dude's name. Girl, I'm finna hop on Facebook after.
Yeah.
I'm finna find him and be like, yeah, you remember when you slammed me in front of them hoes?
Yeah.
I mean, back then, I guess they wasn't hoes then.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck, it was
Yeah,
hoes.
future hoes.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Them some
It's
fast
still-
girls.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna slam me in front of a bunch of
You're gonna look it up. This dude's a former NFL linebacker.
Yeah.
Ross, I thought you were trying to pick up ladies, not call them all hoes. You might have a problem here.
What's the difference?
I've talked to Greg about this. I do have
He
a.
does have a problem. I do try to mentor him a little bit sometimes.
No, and he did. There was a cool. What was it? It's like 4 months where I just was like, damn. Every time I'd go to like try and hit on a girl, where I was thinking like, oh, shit, I'm finna go ahead and get back into the hoe phase. I would think about what he told me. And he was like, look, dude, you don't need a therapist, but you need to sit back and reevaluate some shit if you ever want to find a good woman. And I was just like, fuck, damn. Yeah.
I be helping some people
I
sometimes.
evaluate it, but
Still
they're
hoes.
hard to get.
I
Like,
still
the
come
good ones are hard to get. Like,
Hard.
I don't. If I have to work that hard,
They're hard to get because
What's it
it's
worth working harder for?
they're
because I
hard to
can fuck
get.
with 3 hoes.
They're hard to get because they're worth
You
it.
ain't lonely when you got a roster.
Right. If you got 3 hoes, I'm trying to work.
I guess you ain't looking
Do
for
you
love,
want
you're looking
3
for fucks.
I am looking
You
for
want-
love.
3 bad hoes?
That's why
You
I
want 3
stopped.
bad hoes?
There you go.
Not
There you
like,
go.
not like
They
bad.
don't
No,
look
no,
like
no,
the
I mean,
tits.
yeah,
yeah, bad
yeah,
hoes.
yeah.
That's
or
why I
one.
stopped, because I was like,
phenomenal
damn,
one.
I was like, I am looking for love. Not
No, I'm at
Pussy
that point.
Pussy
I'm
cool.
with that. I'm trying to, like, if it takes me, it's hard. To
It
wait.
is. It's hard.
Let me just tell you
hard.
this. It is
It's
hard
all hard, bro.
to wait
All caps. Hard.
3 months to hit.
God damn.
Hard.
Okay, wait. That's
Hard.
That's a bit.
3 months.
No, I'm with him. That's kind of that. Even that's kind of playing
Who
it
the fuck
out
you
long. You playing at that point? You playing the long game.
Hey,
Right.
Because
Hey,
what if
you
if
can't
what
be
if it ain't good?
guns,
You know
dude.
what
It's a tease.
What if it ain't good? What if it ain't good?
or what if afterwards you hit and you know before you hit you're in that puppy dog phase,
Right.
right? After that first hit, you
I already peed on the
it's
tree.
it's a realization of
I
it.
peed on the tree. I sniffed it.
Should be even better.
Now it's my territory. Yeah.
It's
I said,
I'm
like,
gonna
I
tell
mean-
you right now. It is. I agree.
I'm
Is
like,
hard.
it is. It's
Oh,
No
like,
wonder they make you guys get married.
it's
before
like
you
this
fuck.
is what I be saying.
No wonder.
Nobody does
now
that.
I get it.
Nobody
I didn't
does that,
understand
dear.
before,
What?
But
Nobody
now I
waits to
understand
make
why
marriage.
fucking
No,
Christianity
hell no.
built
I guess
this
we ain't
shit
I
never-
just
on-
said 3 months and I'm already struggling.
Nobody does that. That's not
No,
reality.
they
it's not.
fucking
outside
It's
I
not.
got
outside of
married
the
in a month.
Huh?
Done.
outside of
Right.
the Mormon church.
Right.
That's
It's
how
not
they
reality.
fucking used to do it.
and divorced in 2 months. 'Cause,
Yeah.
bitch, I'm on
You
the
have to
next.
let me, like, if I go to buy a car, I want to drive that bitch to make sure it handles good.
But
Yeah.
then she's a hoe.
No.
Huh? No.
No. And first of all, let's just get this clear before we continue the conversation. We love hoes.
Right. I thought we
Okay.
established that.
That is, they are.
I thought we had
yeah.
established that.
Yeah, we're not
So
gonna. sit here and
everyone is an
bullshit.
opportunity.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, fucking.
What do you mean an opportunity?
That's cool.
Opportunity
You know
for
what?
An opportunity for something more than just a fuck.
Right.
That's what you're looking for.
No, I'm
Right.
looking for.
No,
I'm
let me-
looking for somebody to be with forever.
Exactly.
Right.
So you're looking for more than just a fuck.
Right.
Okay.
Right. If you don't let me fuck,
So
Yeah.
you fuck, and you're like, okay, well, the lust is over, and that sucks.
right. So if I still like you after that, we cool. We can work towards something better. But if you don't even want to, I'm on a little Netflix 30-day trial. I don't like. I'd rather just
I think
pay
it's
for
I might
it.
not want to
I'd rather
spend
just
that
pay
money
for
a
it.
month.
I'd rather just pay for it because I know I'm getting. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to pay for some shit that I don't like.
It's only a week nowadays.
Okay. Well,
Trial.
We try. That's cool. That's all I need.
a week is cool, but
That's all I need.
if I test drive a car and I don't like it, I'm not buying it. I'm not driving it ever again. Like I don't like the way it brakes. I don't like the way it handles. You might be feel
And
the same
after
way about
one
me.
fuck with one person, probably inebriated, you can
Me?
determine whether that is possible.
my cerebral
It's not even
cortex.
about the fuck,
My
though.
cerebral cortex is strong enough to remember what the hell just went down.
Right. It's not even about
Your
the fuck though.
cerebral cortex don't exist.
It's not even about the
No,
fuck
it's
though.
there.
It's cerebral.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what
Not
is it about?
cerebral.
Okay, Professor Xavier.
What are you expecting this moment where heaven's light shines on
No.
you while
Well,
it's happening?
Heaven's lights is gonna shine regardless because I'm involved. She gonna legs shaking.
Getting
Something's
blasted.
happening to her.
Like
Like
blessed
me.
be the bowl.
Right. Like to me is whatever happens to me.
That's where I will say this. For me personally, the reason why I shifted from being like, let me go ahead and have, 15 young stallions in the stable to one trusty old Steve is
Fucking dudes or
Yeah, I know what. Hold on.
That is my analogy.
Yo,
Stallions are
Stallions.
I
boys.
get your point. I get your point.
No.
You already said it.
Not
You already
the
said it.
according to
Stallion has a big fat bow. Yeah, I got you. They all know what a stallion is around here. Like,
Yeah.
We're not talking about real world.
Right.
I think you guys are misguided.
The game
I just thought it
got
was
fucked
funny.
up. All right, the game got fucked up. Like it used to be a real talent to be a player. Like you used to have real talent. You used to have to enact different shit into being a player. Nowadays, every young woman out here throwing cooter caps your way. It's not fun no more. Now I'm just like, at this point, it ain't as fun. Just get me somebody and just settle down. Plus, bills is getting higher, and
You need that second income.
You know what I mean?
You really need
But
to.
still, I got just cool people out there. You know what I mean? Like that you could probably. But then, like he said, there's other ones out here like,
It ain't
hey,
the
you
same.
coming through?
Right.
So
I mean, sex is
You
sex.
only gonna say if you.
If they're single
I-
too, and
I-
you're single and they've been with you and it's comfortable.
yeah, but
I
that
get
you don't
that.
want comfortable.
I get that.
You want to at least try to. You want something different. You
Push
know
the
what I mean?
boundaries.
Yeah.
You just want something different all the time.
No, I'm saying you want something that all the time that you can not argue with, not have to go through some
Sure.
bullshit with.
Sure, but you know that pretty quick if that person's gonna
no,
work
you
out.
No,
No.
hell no.
Because they act a certain way
until you
until
smash.
this, and then
Until
All of a
what?
sudden,
Until what?
you slang that.
usually
bang.
until you hit. It's usually till you hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
They
act
act a
different.
whole different way.
So once you get one that doesn't act like that, that's the one you fuck with, and then you cut all the rest of them.
Like if you crazy, be crazy from the jump before
Right.
I give you anything. Don't fucking sit there and act crazy after we done did some shit. Because now I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like
because
what
they
did I
think
do?
that you meant something by it. That's what they think.
You do.
Yeah.
I think you guys
Okay.
are doing it wrong. Whenever I sling my thing, they straighten up.
We got that act wild.
Right, I got.
Comment, my love.
Hey, I ain't say shit.
But y'all's is
That's-
different
that's
type
not
shit
great.
The
though.
only thing I'll say
Like
is
what?
you are the most wonderful woman on the planet, and I love you deeply.
That is the correct answer.
You
Don't roll your eyes
hold
at me.
on. I'm not even mad at that. Y'all have known each other since high school. You know what I'm saying? You guys know each other through and through, right? That's what I'm saying. You try to know somebody.
You guys
through
were
and through.
lucky enough to evolve
Together.
You mature at the same level and evolve at the same level.
You guys don't even
It
argue about
worked
the
out.
same shit you used to argue about no more.
Right. It's a whole for you guys. You guys
So
got to
does
mature.
everybody matures.
No.
No, but you guys got
Some
to mature. You
people
guys are
do
lucky
not.
enough to have matured at the same rate, or at least within a rate
Well, of
that's
course,
acceptable.
every person who's ever married has mourned the previous person that person was. Of course.
Right.
Everybody
and
gets
usually,
older.
and then
Everybody
usually,
changes.
She
But
said,
you're
"This is it
dating
when you used to
people-
helicopter it."
You're dating people who are your age, right?
Greg's in a helicopter.
sometimes.
tonight.
What does it matter? What does age matter? What does age
Greg
got
can
to do
say
with it?
whatever you want.
What does age even matter about that though?
Do it.
That does
That's right.
kind of matter.
That's right.
No, age doesn't matter.
No, there was a
Age
yeah.
does not matter.
I think so.
It doesn't.
Because
To a certain
somebody who
point.
is
Nope.
somebody,
they were raised differently
So a woman-
in a different environment.
see, the
I
woman who
wanna love
is
you down.
your age,
Y'all never heard that song?
right, is going to be an entirely different person than a woman who is Ross's age.
Right.
Right.
But what does that matter? Like, there could be somebody that's Ross's age that could be totally more. What do you want to call it?
Put together.
Not even put
Mature.
together. Yeah, mature. There's a motherfucker that's my age,
Sure.
Fucking dumbass.
I
right?
think a lot of that has to do with what they've gone through.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
I mean,
Or who they are as a
It's
person.
a kind of case to case basis.
I'm in a
really.
very nice.
I just think
sweet
you have a
spot.
better chance of finding somebody who's more, I guess, stable, and has they're not crazy about all kinds
The
of. 'cause
older
they-
ones are crazy, dog.
because they know what to
Crazy.
expect,
I'm
right?
with
They've
you.
been through some shit.
They crazy
right?
as hell.
The older ones are crazy.
Let me just say this.
The younger ones are
We're all
less
crazy as hell.
problematic. I'm telling you.
I'm in
the
a
younger
sweet
ones
spot.
are less
I've
problematic.
tried hard.
I'm in a sweet
Disagree.
spot where I'm blessed to be able to enjoy fruits that are higher up and fruits lower down. So
Dude,
like,
are you gay?
it's okay. Y'all not understanding the
What is that?
Enjoy-
Are you
I got
talking,
you,
Like,
I got you.
Level
I can
of
fuck
income.
with.
No.
I
you
can
wanna
fuck with.
He's
I
saying
can fuck with
he's
older
saying
women.
he's
What do you
saying
mean?
older and younger.
Yeah,
Oh,
older and
yeah,
younger.
I'm in a sweet spot where I can fuck with older women and younger women, and in reality, there's nuts from both of them motherfuckers.
Right.
They be acting wild, and
Right.
I'm just
And you
like,
don't think you act wild.
I don't, because I'm.
I
I'm
know
what
I
you
do.
Considered
So if you put up with me, thumbs up.
I appreciate you saying that.
I'm opposite. I'm what you would consider a leaver. The second that something don't sit right with me, I'll be like,
I'm a lever too.
I'm gone.
But you want to know the crazy thing though?
I won't deal with no bullshit.
Is that
then you'll never get anywhere.
Because
there's bullshit in every part of life and every part of every person.
I like the kind of crazy ones. You know why? Because they can put up with me.
I'm not crazy. I'm a shut down and leave type of motherfucker.
Right, but I don't like the ones that act like they like me, or they act like they can control me, and then when they find out they can't, then they get Looney Tunes.
That shit not cool.
You know what I mean? Like,
I spend money on this car.
Don't think you can change me.
Busting out the window.
You're not changing me at all. At all. So if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. Don't try to change me into.
Well, you can talk to someone about something, give them advice, and tell them like what you think because you're so close to that person that no one understands that person like you do. If you're really trying to get to know somebody
and I got
on
a couple like that
level,
that are real
you can
cool
be like, well,
as fuck.
hold on a minute. Like you said, you had this problem, and like this is what I think you could do about it. You can give somebody advice. I give my friends advice. I give other people advice.
Most of them don't think they have a problem.
I think
that's the problem.
Keith is trying to say is
I can at least tell you I have a problem. Like, I might,
have humility.
My mouth is reckless sometimes. Like, you cannot say crazy shit to me and expect me not to say crazy shit back. So if you don't say crazy shit, I'm not saying crazy shit to you. But once you say some crazy shit,
you're at war.
I think
then it's popping off.
Yeah.
So if you don't say crazy shit, we cool.
But also sometimes in a relationship, there's give and take. So this person's getting crazy, and you're like, I'm gonna hold my cool because like fucking 3 weeks ago, I fucking lost my shit and said some shit I shouldn't have said. So like I'm gonna keep my shit to myself.
Usually I say whatever the fuck I say is meant. That shit was. That's what it was.
So you just say hateful shit?
No, I'm saying like if you drove me to the point to say that shit.
Not mean it hateful.
No, I say my shit hateful, so you know I meant that shit. You know what I mean? Like if you drive me.
Thank you, dear.
No, hold on.
That is the correct reaction.
If you drive me to say that shit, then you deserve that shit. If you don't push me to the limit that I say some fucked up shit.
So everything you say is extremely calculated and
purposeful.
Yeah.
Because I can bite my tongue to a certain point until you elevate that shit that it needs to be said. Like I'll let you cuss me the fuck out until you say some shit that I don't like. Then when you say some shit I don't like.
So you have triggers. You have certain things that you don't want to fucking talk about.
Right.
And you set those boundaries early. You're like, hey, we fucking talk about this shit.
Right.
Okay,
like, hey,
as long as you're healthy about talking about it.
I'll let you talk about it the first time or the first couple of times and be like, hey, I didn't like this. You know what I'm saying? But then most of the time, once you tell a chick that, she knows that's the shit that's going to get to you. When she's pissed.
Well, then that person doesn't care about you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why you go to the house. I'm just they gonna put up right. That's all I'm saying. And then if you can't get it, like if me and you's not, if I can't explain some shit to you and you're not getting it, you're never the problem. If I have to motherfucking apologize 19 times and you apologize never.
Well, no, that doesn't work for anybody.
Right.
That's not how a relationship works.
Right. If you apologize 10 times and I apologize 36,
too many
I don't
times
give
for
a
you?
fuck.
This is a trauma response.
No, it's not happening really a lot, but
then,
there's a couple people.
Now I know why y'all fucking is married so
there's a couple people.
I swear, this motherfucker said the same thing to me.
I was with the same chick 19 years. I was with the same chick 19 years.
And he said something like, this is a trauma response. I was like, the fuck are you talking about? Damn, this kid's him.
You said it correct
there? Yeah.
So that means they have the same car.
They sitting up here like, all right.
Hey, that's all about keeping RJ.
Hey, keep the RJ. So y'all think they're the same. We gotta go ahead.
I think they're the problem.
Right.
No. You can if you apologize 10 times and I've apologized 56, I'm cool with that. Because at least you apologize 10 times. You know
Everybody
what I mean?
should apologize sometimes.
Nope.
I think
I got this one chick, apologizes not never.
Okay, well.
She always right.
Always right.
Bullshit.
Always.
One day she'll learn she's not.
Oh, she gonna learn.
That sounded threatening.
No. I'm just saying, like
with Keith duct taper and throw in the tub and piss on it.
I'm not even like violent like that. Like my thing is like I'm violent with
manipulation warfare.
No, I'm violent with dudes. I know that I can say some fucked up because I think I'm funny, so I can say some fucked up shit to make you super salty, to make you want to punch me in the face.
I know someone like that.
And then
the whole point is to get them riled up.
Right. So if you say some fucked up shit to make me mad, I'm gonna say some fucked up shit to make you mad. Let's see who gets madder quicker. I'm gonna say the most
like
funniest shit.
To the fire.
Oh, I'm fucking straight diesel. You're never going to.
You need the chillest bitch ever. That's what you need.
Right.
You need her to be cool as fuck.
Right.
Because without that, you're just gonna be like.
And then me and her will probably never argue.
That shit will make me riled up.
But she could be like, you know you wrong, right?
Throwing everything.
And I'll be like, yes.
Okay.
If I think I'm wrong, if I know I'm wrong, and you call me out on it, yep, I was wrong. You catch me in some shit that I was fucked up, I did fucked up, yep.
I'll acknowledge it.
I acknowledge the fuck out of it. But then if the one I'm talking about will catch me in some shit or say I'm fucked up and I'll say yeah, and then it's a 4-hour conversation about how the fuck I was wrong when I just told you I was wrong, bitch. I already know I was wrong. Like I've already admitted it. Let's not keep going. You know what I mean? So then all of a sudden, now I pull out my little
bitches do need to talk about shit.
3-13-24.
They gotta talk
you are
about
wrong on this. You know what I'm saying? And that's never gonna solve nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
That's never gonna solve nothing because now I'm digging up dirt on you. We're never gonna get nowhere. That's all I'm saying. I be knowing I'm wrong, and they know I'm wrong too. Call me. Okay, cool. Yeah. I just go to sleep. I won't eat tonight.
My problem is
whatever the fuck your punishment is, I'm cool with it.
That's fair, Ross.
I don't. I'm a strong believer in. You can't put your expectations of me onto me, because I'm not gonna understand it, and I'm not gonna feel bad for not understanding it. I'm not gonna try to understand it. In other words, what I mean is, you can't create a perfect Prince Charming version of me and then be disappointed when I'm not that. I am who I am, right? Now that doesn't mean that I don't think that within a relationship that you guys aren't supposed to, give and goes, right? You got to give a give and go. But when it comes down to it, your core personality, you are who you are. And to create a version of me that isn't realistic and then be mad when that version isn't what you're getting. Well, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, women do tend to, I'm not talking for all women, of course, but I do think that women, paint a portrait in their mind and they kind of hope that is going to happen. But I think the best thing any guy could do is set like realistic expectations. Like, look here, I'm a little lazy about this. Like, I am not super good with this, or maybe it's money, or
even when you do that,
or drinking, or whatever it is.
Right.
Hey, I am these ways.
Right.
These are the ways I am. That doesn't mean I won't change.
Right.
Or anything, but these are the way I am.
This is what you're going into.
When you paint the fucking portrait,
right,
make sure you realize that
this is who I am.
This is it.
Right.
So, like, whatever you think, I want you to know these core things about me.
I like a little
whatever it is,
strong-minded ass chick to keep me in line. I like that shit.
Yeah, I do.
I like that shit. But don't get strong-minded, but then go overboard with it, and then start talking crazy.
Well, you can't change someone. Either they want to change or they don't. So you either plant the seed and hope that it grows, or you fucking move on. And if you can't fucking move on from that shit, then it's time to go.
Now you a hoe.
It's time to go. Fucking A.
Automatically.
You a hoe.
Fucking A.
But no, but what I do want to say though is like,
this guy does like to cut it and run. Cut it and run.
I'm just saying.
You know what? One of the first things Ross told me, maybe not the first thing, but pretty early on into knowing him, he said, my goal in life is to give women their first children, and that's it.
How I'm a date a woman with a kid?
No, you're gonna have child support.
He does.
No, I don't.
Humanity.
Let me say it for the camera. I'm not on child support. I do take care of my children. I'm full time with my son, and I do whatever my daughter's mother needs. She's got it.
You want to fuck, produce, and then take the kids.
I don't want to take the kids.
Okay.
No, he just wants to give them. I said give.
So you want to
say
pay child support?
give them the first child.
I'm very lucky.
Cease to exist.
I'm calculated with the tax. Okay. If you showing signs of fucking having, you know what I mean? You showing signs that you might be a woman who's gonna put somebody on child support. I ain't giving you a baby. You'll be fucked up.
So you only want dumb bitches?
Actually, no. No.
You would date a woman with a PhD. I 100% guarantee that
Challenge
if you're
accepted.
not taking any responsibility for the kid,
I take. But that's the thing is, I do take responsibility for. Like I said,
the children provide insurance.
The children of my mother, whatever they need, if they say, hey, you know what, your child needs this
for the stuff they don't need, like college.
For like college, I got. First of all,
make your kids athletes.
Them is my kids.
Themselves.
I know which one of them is going to go to college. All right,
both mine. Shit, it's in their DNA. It's in their DNA.
No, but it's reality is like I do have no problem providing whatever it needs to be. So whether it be emotional, whether it be financial, whether it be
all those things, bro.
Whatever it needs to be, I have no problem providing for that.
You think child support motherfucking has anything to do with that?
Because it don't.
Like nothing.
Not at
That's
all.
what I'm trying to say.
Right. So, but what I mean is, I have very healthy relationships with my children's mothers. They already know what it is. I'm here to be a father to my child, not to be a baby father, not to be a baby daddy to my baby mama. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to be a father to my child. So whatever my child needs.
So you're around all the time. You're there giving them support and encouragement.
Yeah.
And love
Put it
all
like
the
this,
time.
if we're not working on the weekends, Grant, you can hit me up on the Saturday and be like, "What are you doing?" And I'll be like, "I'm with my kids."
Yeah.
I'm with my kids.
Where's your kid now?
My son is at home. My daughter's with her mother. My son is asleep. My daughter's probably acting a fool because she don't go to school, so she don't have to, and her mother goes to school or goes to work mid-morning, so she's, they're both up probably watching Bluey or something, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm going to do when I get home.
Watch Bluey. I can dig it. No, but it really is. I understand that what my job is. If we're not going to work out, I understand what my job is. It's not to entertain you. It's to work in a tandem, so that way our child, co-parenting, so that way our child has the best future, possible without us being together. Also, I just found out that things called condoms are I guess this hot new thing on the market.
Yeah, they're pretty new.
Yeah.
Pretty new.
I didn't know that shit was the internet. I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Well, first of all, both mine were on birth control.
I'd have been heated. I would have asked for my money back. I would reparations. I need 40 acres and a meal type shit.
I was like, we should sue. It's not 100% sure, Keith.
I don't give a damn.
Right. But I don't care. I love my kids. I never,
Yeah, no, I enjoy being a father.
Yeah,
I really
me too.
do.
That shit calmed me down because I used to be wow.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Could you imagine?
Weird.
I can only imagine.
That's crazy.
Used to be wow.
That's bros out
This
here.
shit has calmed me the fuck down because I'm not trying to go to jail or not never be there for them. Like I said, if somebody's trying to kill you or something, they just gotta talk to my kids through the glass. I'm not.
Right.
If I gotta die or you gotta die, guess who's dying? Yeah, you gotta go. Whatever they determine in the court is what they determine. But I'm not. You're not just gonna shoot me, and I'm just gonna be like.
You know what?
I was worried about what they were gonna say.
I think we look at relationships the same way that people with when words get jumbled together. What's that called?
Dyslexia.
We look at relationships with dyslexia. We have relationship dyslexia. And I think that you guys need to acknowledge it. Since y'all acknowledging all this extra bullshit in 2025, why we can't have relationship dyslexia?
You're the victim now?
Right.
Thank you.
A brother. It took a brother to understand.
Yeah, I got you.
Right.
I got you.
Right.
Shit, you know you're not.
We got relationship dyslexia, and it's a real thing, and I think
I know bitches out here looking for real long term shit.
Hey, bitches be wild.
Bitches wild. Right. Who I attract and who I want are two different things.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's just point blank.
Well, you gotta dress for the job you want, right?
Oh, you never see me. You never see me when I'm outside of here.
It was an analogy, Keith.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, no.
If you don't,
First of all, I done been inside a Target. Okay, I done been inside a Target.
Right.
I had a nice, I had a nice jacket on and shit.
and you got asked to leave, right?
Right.
Motherfuckers was following
Stealing
me around the store.
I can tell you, it's hard to turn this off. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
you're gonna attract what you attract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually
That shit women.
or Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes,
Like Looney,
man.
they come off cool. Until
Where you
you,
looking?
I don't look anywhere.
I just told you I
They
went
Don't
to Target.
look.
They look.
Target.
Where else am I
Target.
supposed to go?
Target.
That's
Walmart is
the
like the club these days.
Yeah.
You go to Walmart, like you coming out with 3 numbers at least.
At least.
At least.
At least.
That's from the door checker.
Yeah. And she's a fine little gilf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where else am I supposed to look other than Target? You said Marshall's earlier.
Costco.
Maybe
I don't.
Costco.
I don't really like
That sounds like she got 4 kids already. I'm not going to Costco.
Yeah. I don't
Me
know.
and Greg have talked extensively about people who are dating and how hard dating can be.
Okay, well, just come up with it.
And it is difficult. I will say that, like, if you're not looking to hook up, then you don't want to go to the bar.
Right.
Because that's where
The worst.
Hookup culture.
Bar is the
that's
worst.
where you're going to hook up. You don't want to go on dating apps because
Right.
most of them are
That's-
looking.
that's-
I've never been on a
That's
dating
a
app.
nightmare in itself.
Let me just throw that out there. I've never been on a dating app.
I've never been on
hey,
dating.
I be
It's
getting
wild,
bites, food.
Here we go.
I think the
I
most,
don't even know go. You know what I'm saying? I've heard it's wild over there.
I think the most organic thing you can do is go out in public and do things that you actually enjoy doing.
I don't.
Like if
They
you,
don't.
I
I'm a
enjoy
nerd. I'm a
finding white
nerd.
women at Target, and you know what? That shit still didn't work out. I'm just gonna say that straight off the rip. It didn't work out.
My hobbies
security
are
followed me.
nerd shit. My hobbies are nerd shit. So I'm never gonna meet no chick doing shit I do.
You meet some chick on the golf course.
I like
What are you
country
talking
boy
about?
shit.
That is incredible.
So that's the
okay,
same.
like what? Like rodeo?
Mm-mm.
I've never been to a radio. I'd love to go.
So you like cowboy shit, but you don't like.
No.
He
When I
only
say
likes the part where you put on the Velcro
He likes
gloves,
the aesthetic.
gloves with the sheep.
I like hunting. I like fishing. I like getting out. You know what I mean? Walking through the wilderness.
You go.
I like.
You go.
You should
hiking
be.
more.
It should be easy for you to find one.
Yeah, you go hiking.
Hunting and
You're
all that,
cool.
hiking and all that.
Yeah.
I ain't
Easy.
fun.
You happen to
Outdoors?
find
Well,
somebody.
okay, let me-
Yeah.
you
You
happen
can't
to
go by
find
yourself.
somebody on
Let me
the
say
trail.
this.
That's
Let
how
me
you
say
get
this. I
them.
Well, I mean, you can't
have
go
recently.
to a place where you're going to be. by
I have
yourself.
recently. I would like to say that I am 4 months sober from hoes. Yeah, I haven't. You know what I mean?
Is this?
I put down that
Are we on
addiction.
Hose Anonymous?
I'm just saying.
Let me say,
I'm about to
Ross,
go.
Ross finding a girl hunting and fishing and all that shit who won't call me N-word is very hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All those bitches racist.
But
Yeah.
if you're getting into it though, you might want to. It's like, hey,
It's a
call me.
stereotype.
Call me that.
Yeah.
Call me.
If you get mad at your dad, hit me up.
Yeah, but
And
it's but also,
if they
like I
fine,
said,
they can call me whatever the fuck they want to call me.
do.
I'm no longer indulging.
that I'm a brother.
in
Right.
the idea of booty calls and stuff like that. That's not that because I'm like you're not gonna find love like that. I will acknowledge that, but it's man. I'll tell you what, it's hard. It's hard being like you know what. I'm a good dude. I could change your brakes. I could change your tires. You know what I'm saying? I could
I'm
get
not
underneath
finna. I'm not gonna. I'm not finna. I'm not gonna.
I
Oh my
will.
god, if you
I will.
stopped on the side of a road for a lady and she happened to be single and she needed her tire changed.
First of all,
I'm a
Seriously,
slap.
Cheryl, what's she doing
I'm
there
a
with a
slap.
flat?
this is what I do though.
Call your brother.
I will never, like, I don't never.
If you go play pool
I
and
don't.
there's this badass bitch playing
I don't-
pool
I don't
and you
approach-
happen to play.
I approach no one.
Yeah, I guess that's probably our problem too. I've never really
I don't
I've never
approach
really
no one.
approached. I've
That's
always been approached.
That's
I don't think
That's an ego problem.
no, I don't think I'm good enough.
I'm just-
I don't think I'm good enough looking to approach what I like. You know what I mean?
I just don't want to be
You do
circled in
have
with
to
the
try
creeps.
sometimes.
That's my
But
problem. I don't want to circle them with the creeps.
I don't.
You can wait for him to come to you, but the ladies
you
who are
automatically
gonna come
are.
to you are coming to you.
Because they're hoes.
Fuck, man.
If you like a chick, if you think she's hot, or
It's
you
okay,
think
Corey. Like I said, we do love
like
hoes.
her energy dragging you to the fucking bar to say something.
Right. But I can't.
I ain't never,
And
in
she
my
tells
life,
you to fuck
I ain't never
off,
in my
she
life
tells you
seen
to
some
fuck
shit
off.
like
So
that.
since I'm a licensed therapist,
Yeah.
And
Me
black.
too.
I can tell you right now,
Totally.
your energies are attracting the hoes.
Yeah.
They're not attracting.
Hey, that's a compliment.
No.
That shit what? Like, that shit made me feel good. That shit made me feel good right there.
That made me feel good.
But if you're looking
You
for a
spend too much
stable
time
connection,
like that.
your energy's not asking for that.
No.
Zero. Nope.
I
Zero.
got a blue collar job.
They don't know that.
Right.
They don't care.
These hoes see you
That's
throwing
not what
down
it's
money
about.
in the club.
Real women don't care about your profession.
They don't give a shit.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I didn't.
I
I
know.
did not. You mean I could go? I'm finna go get a job at Walmart so I can smoke weed again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck? What do you mean real women don't care about your profession? What
I-
the fuck
no,
am I
they
doing
tell me
trying to
that
be a
shit.
blue
That's
collar?
Correct.
They
But
tell me that
you
shit.
should care about your profession because that means you get more money.
Right.
And
See how
more
you said
money
that?
means more bitches.
That's right. That's
Hey, that motherfucker ain't Jewish. He ain't Jewish. He's black now.
Wait, are we all black now?
Yeah. Change this shit to poor black guy. Podcast. Poor black guy.
I was about to say something. I'm not going to say it. Like you got me bumped up, and I was
We were about to get canceled after that.
You know what? I think honestly,
I've been told that.
I gotta
though,
go.
which
Maybe
is crazy
I
shit.
might need to get a couple. So, I want to say go on a shopping spree and change the clothes, right? Because you said our energy attracts the hoes, which obviously that they're looking at us, and women they're visual creatures, so they're looking at us and they're like, "Oh, this."
He called them creatures.
He's right though. What do you? I didn't even see nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
Like it's a T-Rex from
I didn't see nothing wrong with that.
They only see you based on movement.
But I didn't see. I didn't think there was anything wrong with that.
You know what I mean? And so, but on that same note, just like to double back on what Meredith was saying, is like you can't. So I got more pairs of cowboy boots than I do regular tennis shoes.
Not me. Negative.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I got a couple pairs of Wranglers. So I pop them things on and go out in public. Miss Sally Lou don't ever approach me and be like, "Hey there."
Again, let me say this again, because that group of people that would generally attract, they're
Don't
not
like me.
But that's not
if you were
necessarily
white and you
true.
were out there
I
with
think
the
it is.
cowboy
Where
boots,
we grew up, Pueblo, a lot of the people there
Latinos.
Wore
Were-
cowboy boots.
of some Hispanic descent, and they also wore
He looks like
cowboy hats.
he looks like a nigga though.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's true. That is true. You know?
Yeah,
He
you
looks
do.
like
People see me and their first thought is,
You
"Oh, that's
fit
a
in where
Spanish
you
dude."
want to.
I didn't think
I
so.
No.
All my friends,
Not at all.
Corey was like, "All
I
right,
think
we got
for
a
years-
new
grew up in
I think
Pueblo, though.
brother."
that's a bit of a
That's a
So
stretch.
if
different.
you want to fit in with a certain crowd and you fit that,
I'm
you
not.
know, do you know how
okay,
to square
so-
dance? Do you know how to?
You like
I know how to
outdoor
dress
stuff,
a
right,
beer.
Rob?
Yeah.
You like
I like
outdoors?
outdoor
Yeah.
stuff.
Hiking, camping, fishing.
Hunting.
Yeah, all that
You know,
shit, right?
I when I got into that, there wasn't. it
Go to
wasn't a whole
Sierra
bunch-
once a week.
Sierra.
Yeah, Sierra
High
Trading
school?
Post.
See,
Oh,
he said
You trying to get him shot? You trying to get him shot?
thank you.
he's trying to get arrested.
You gonna get ran out there? Like,
I grew up on the South.
fuck.
I ain't going nowhere.
what are you talking about? Trying to get him killed?
Right.
Go there.
What is that?
It's like a
It's like an
Marshalls or a
outdoors
Ross,
outdoor store.
but it's
Mm.
more
it's
outdoor
a Dick's,
shit.
but yeah, but Ross.
Okay.
Yeah.
A Dick's but Ross.
Yeah.
What a statement. What a weird thing to say.
It made sense to me.
No, it does. It just sounds funny.
It
When
did
Yeah.
sound funny, but I knew what she meant. Like,
Yeah, just go there. It's
like for me
outdoor
too.
shit.
Like, you know,
Where's
Check
it
out-
at?
You
over
attract
by
what you
Barnes
want.
and Powers.
So
No,
if
you
you
don't.
want a specific thing,
You do
if
not.
you want a lady
Ain't no way
who's
in
gonna
hell
play
I
Call
want a
of
hoe
Duty
who
with
don't give a
you,
fuck about me. Ain't no way in hell I'm attracting hoes that don't give a fuck.
Okay, so The hoes you're looking at, they don't go outdoors. They don't go hiking, fishing, camping.
No, it is extremely foreign.
They go downtown.
It is foreign. It is.
They go
foreign for
downtown.
them. When I'm like,
So if you want
So
a
do you
girl,
go fishing
if you want a
by
woman,
yourself? Do you walk around a lake?
Yeah.
And
Like, if I'm not sitting there. Then again, that might be a problem too. It's like I'm like when I'm out fishing. I'm out fishing. I don't give a what the fuck I look like hitting on you. I got my cowboy. You know what
you
I
don't
mean?
have
Like,
to hit on them to be like, "Hey, how's your day going?"
Yeah,
because there's
Then they're gonna be like,
this isn't a
then they're gonna be
movie.
like, hey. It's coincidentally, I'm recently divorced. I got no children.
Yeah.
I make $180,000 a year.
You know, let's talk about
My-
it.
And you know
That's what
what?
I'm just saying.
Hey, you know what? You're looking awfully good in them cowboy boots.
Yeah.
every chick, every time you just try to strike a conversation, let's just say bad chick thinks you're trying to get at her.
Yeah, that's another reason why we don't
Well,
approach.
You gotta also realize.
They also know that if you're approaching them and they're available,
So here's
okay. They're accepting
here's a
your
tip for you.
input on
So,
it, right?
Let's say you go to Sierra Trading Post, not high school.
You're
Okay.
right.
Thank you for the
Yeah,
clarification.
don't
Let's
Right?
say you see this good
You're
looking
right.
woman over
A
here.
Right.
bitch who
right?
wants something will
You walk up
be
to her.
available. For
If she
some-
clutches her
Or if
purse,
he's not scared to
stay
come
away.
get it.
It's not for me.
Exactly. But if she doesn't, it's like, hey, all right.
and you're
you got
gonna
a shot.
get some rejections because you don't really fucking know.
I don't get rejection because I don't never go after them.
Well,
Thank you.
you gotta be rejected to get
And-
what you want.
If you
And
see
I'm
me,
not scared of rejection. I just don't get
Right.
rejected. It's not that I'm scared of it. I'm just like, well,
if
like
you-
I said, I don't want to be.
So every
Oh my
woman
God.
you've ever talked to and
He's-
approached,
I'm with
you
him.
got.
Okay.
if you come up to me and say, "Hey, nice car,"
yeah,
I don't like you.
What?
yeah.
Yeah,
because he knows you're a liar.
Oh, because the Mercedes is a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Right.
get it.
you like
If
the
we're in the
car.
Hyundai.
You like the car. You don't
We
like
know
me.
it's good.
You didn't come up to
Yeah.
me and say, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, nice car," and then start a conversation. I don't like you.
Sometimes that's
I don't give a fuck how bad you are.
Sometimes that's called an icebreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's just trying to make a
Icebreaker.
conversation.
Some
You gotta
people-
fill it out for
some
at least
people-
a few questions.
Bitch, you
before
want to drive? That ain't happening. Like you're not. No, there's only one captain.
Right. You ain't finna fucking curb
Right.
ass
wanna-
my rims.
Hey, you want to go for a drive?
But that's see,
Oh, you can
that's,
ride something.
but that's
It ain't the
also-
car.
that's also on the flip side, right?
Hey, I like
No,
your
I don't-
car.
but
You
I'm just
wanna
saying.
go for a
I
drive?
don't like that. I don't like. You could come up to me on some other shit though. You could come up to me on some.
You know, not
other type
everybody
You
shit.
is-
gotta play the game.
I
You're
wanna-
not playing the fucking game.
I
right
wanna-
I play the game to a certain extent.
Even if somebody is a bad bitch, that doesn't necessarily make them.
A good person. My
No.
cousin said that shit, man.
No,
That's what you was about to say.
No, I was gonna say it
He
doesn't.
said no.
It doesn't necessarily make them able to, have these good social interactions.
Okay.
They might not be
Yeah.
good at, breaking the ice.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, they're awkward.
'Cause-
Oh, so
They,
because
they're just approaching. They're
Yeah.
just like, I
They
like
can-
your car.
They can be socially awkward too.
Okay. I'm not social awkward.
Sure, but you're not a bad bitch.
That doesn't
Right.
mean you can't see
Right.
shit from other people's perspective.
Bad bitches
Well,
can be
I
socially
never.
awkward.
You know what? I never looked at
Bad
that from
bitches
that
can
point
be-
before. I never looked at it from y'all's point.
Bad bitches can be
When
socially awkward
anybody
too.
talks to you, you have to look at them and say, what are they seeing
Fucking car.
from this?
something I want to double back on before the end of the night is
Keith, nobody gives a fuck about your
So
fucking
women
They
that
do,
get
though.
that
Broke ass
that-
Mercedes.
They don't know it's broke because when I'm at the club, that shit
Hold on.
working.
Hold on.
When it's out front, it's working.
Ross has a question.
What?
I want to double back on this before the end of the night. Meredith says she knows a lot of good women, good jobs, great
Flat
features.
asses. You don't like them.
It doesn't matter, Keith.
Hold on.
Oh,
It
yeah.
Okay,
doesn't
let me just comment on that real quick.
In the end, when
Let me-
you're old and your ball sack sag to your fucking knees,
And the
all
dick's
you
hitting the
got
ground by then
left is talking
because it's barely
about
hanging up.
somebody.
It hits the ground by then. You're still going to be the same person. You still have to be attracted to who you're attracted to, or you're still
Yep.
not going to have the
Yep.
same shit.
I learned that one the hard way.
You're not. You have to be attracted to them, or you're not going to keep the same shit.
I learned that one the
When
hard
you
way.
love someone, you're attracted to more
Yeah.
than just their ass size.
No. But I'm just saying, you have to be attracted. Like you could be like, "What's 2 + 2, girl? 4." And, oh, you so smart. But when she goes to bed, when she
What the actual?
what's going on right now? Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
I get it. I get it.
Hold
I get it.
on, hold on.
Let my man cook. Let my man
But when she
cook.
goes to the bathroom, if pi equals square,
What?
If the shit don't add up, I get what he's saying though. Because No, I've tried that.
You bang so many fucking chicks at this point. You bang bitches with big asses.
Yeah.
You
No
bang
asses.
bitches with no asses.
Hell yeah.
You bang bitches of every level.
How are you gonna find out
every
what you
fucking
like?
type. So if you can bang any fucking bitch who looks like anything, maybe you could care about more than what they look like.
That's what I'm just telling you.
Fuck them.
That's what I'm telling you,
more
though.
than that.
That's what I'm telling you, though. But you still have to be attracted to him.
The cerebral cortex.
You have to still be attracted to him.
You can be
Hold on.
attracted to more things about that
I
person.
can. But what happens if I go to Target
Did you know
and then
that
see a
people
big
change?
booty chick over there
She
in the
might lose
linen
weight.
thing?
She might get her body changed because she gets money.
Okay,
Then
cool.
what?
I'm with that. Like, if as long as you try to keep yourself up, like, if
So you don't really care.
no, I do, but I'm just saying, like,
You can
if
still look.
if you like me because I'm a skinny
I
dude,
wanna
right?
touch.
And then I
Just
start getting old and I get fat, you're not gonna like me no more. You like skinny dudes.
I've gotten fat.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you. I'm
I
just
do
giving you
like
an example.
skinny dudes.
Right.
It
Great
is
skinny.
what it fucking is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It
But then
is
later on in
what
life,
it is.
but
She
later on in
likes young
life,
dogs too, Charlie. Don't sit here and take that bullshit from her, alright?
but then later on in life, then you all of a sudden you change. You know what I'm saying? I was the same chick 19 years. Shit was cool. One day she changes.
In
Is
what
that
way?
is that my fault?
In what way?
Hell no.
All of a sudden she did. I
Her
think
maturity level
I
done
want something
fucking
different.
dropped off.
She got bored.
Right. When we was in love, as you said.
In love, all caps.
You were still in love,
Right.
and you were cool with everything.
Right. So now I'm out.
People change.
Right.
That is
So
fair.
fuck that. So now I don't want flat ass no
Everybody
more. I'm
else-
changing while this bitch go to the bathroom. And I'm wrong now.
People always will change.
You can't fault a man for liking
You
big
can
asses.
never fall back
can't.
on, well, I like this
It's not
specific
No, that's why
thing
our friends
about
are
this
great.
person.
Right. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
It might change.
That's what I just said.
So it's a
Base his whole life
multifaceted
off
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Philosophy.
Obviously, the person that you were with was not multifaceted and how she felt.
Big
about
ass, you got a big heart.
Big ass.
I'm just
big
saying,
heart.
like, you can't, like, one day your shit might change. Like,
it. Fuck yeah,
and then
any day.
what happens?
I think about Greg
So-
dying all the fucking time.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know.
Do you plot on it too? What the fuck?
Greg doesn't do any work, so Greg's safe.
Greg thinks about it too.
Greg is not doing any work, so he's safe.
He thinks about every day I drive home.
Every time this bitch is late, I'm
I
like,
forgot
oh, great.
the window.
She crashed.
She crashed. The police are gonna call me any minute. Can you come identify the bodies, sir? I'm like, ah, fucking damn it.
Every day you worry
I saw-
about that shit.
But you
I
know what I'm saying? Hold on, though.
I'm on
Hold
the
on,
couch.
though. Hold on, though.
Fucking
Y'all,
crying and
that's
shit.
y'all shit. That's y'all shit. You
Everybody
guys have
worries
known-
about that.
But
Yeah.
no, but y'all have known each other so long, y'all. That's y'all shit.
I'll
That's
tell you
what
right
I'm
now,
trying to
And
find.
one of the hoes.
I want that-
and
I
one of
want
the
that
hoes
shit.
ended up dying.
I
She
want that
ended up
shit that I
dying.
can.
Where you worry about someone
Right.
every day when they come home.
Yeah.
Right.
And you had that.
Yeah. And then it's out of the blue.
And she
'cause the bitch
broke
was-
my
'cause the bitch-
motherfucking heart.
Right. The bitch was
Fuck
cheating,
that bitch.
but I didn't know.
I broke
Right.
Greg's heart once.
Damn. You cheated on him and he didn't know?
Everybody breaks somebody's heart once.
Did you cheat on him and he didn't know?
Did you hear this? Yeah, okay.
Facts.
All I'm gonna say is I'm with you on that because I thought shit was going right, and then out the blue, the shit went left, and
Right.
I didn't. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when I got my heart broke like that, I was crying like at work. I was crying in the grocery store. I was crying, and I didn't give a fuck. My heart was broke. And I
Yeah.
wish you would laugh at me because I would have fucking. Not now. Yeah, we can laugh about it now. But
Oh,
then,
yeah. Back
during
then.
that time when I was crying, bro, I would have shot you in
No,
your
that
shit.
shit's
Now we
real.
both crying. The only difference is I'm gonna walk away.
So that shit turns you into a different person.
And ever
So
since
then- You try to be the motherfucker that is the heartbreaker
yeah.
rather than getting your heart broke.
Love maker.
Yeah.
Something.
You at the end
Whatever
of the
it
day,
is,
you
whatever
still
it
want
is.
you
Whatever
still
that
want the
song
love.
is.
You
Right.
still want that same feeling.
Right. But you don't want to get.
But you worked 19 years for that.
You
feeling.
want- you
that
want-
wasn't.
I
a
didn't work
waste.
for it. We met and our shit was like bam.
Okay. Well, then you had a great thing for 19 years. That is an amazing
You want to
thing
still feel
Right.
that
that you
elation.
accomplished.
Right.
That isn't a failure. You put everything you had into that.
It
That
failed.
was an amazing
It's
fucking
still
thing.
a failure.
The amazing fucking thing is that might fucking happen again if you really let it happen.
You know what we
You
should
can't
do?
I'm looking
Not
for a
let
big
it
think-
booty.
happen.
Okay, let me
I'm looking for a big
let me
booty.
be
You
Bitch.
have
let me
to
be
be
supportive
open.
of my friend. That wasn't a failure. If
No.
you had a car for 19 years, you wouldn't call that car a failure.
You guys was just
You'd be
talking
like-
shit about the fucking thing because it's broke. That's what I'm. Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
so
but it
start
wasn't-
over.
but it
Start
wasn't-
over.
but it
Do
wasn't-
something else.
But
He
it
might
wasn't
not
broke
call
for
it.
Do
19
something
years.
else. Okay, cool.
It
Okay.
wasn't broke for 19 years,
You're right.
was it?
You're right. You're right.
It worked pretty damn good for 19 years.
Been working pretty good for 9 years.
Okay, that's pretty
Oh.
good.
You knew for 10 years?
Huh?
No, he's talking about his
Oh,
Benz.
okay, all right. I was like,
Talking
No,
about
I
that
didn't
shit
know.
blindsided.
10 years.
Well, we talking about
I'd have
the
been in the
blind
news
side.
after that 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Keith kills 15 fucking people. Like, no, I didn't know. For
It
no
was
10
it was a
years.
blind side.
Yeah, I was
And it
blindsided.
fucking hurts.
Yeah,
But you had
and I
a good.
and like I said, I got 2 beautiful ass kids,
Exactly.
and so I wouldn't really say failure, but
relationship wise.
Sure,
Yeah,
it
relationship
sucks
wise.
that it ended that way.
Right,
you
right.
got burned.
There's
You got
no doubt
burned
about
and
it.
you
Right.
want to be burned again.
right.
Well, the only way to open yourself
Is
up
to
to
do the
love
burning.
is to be burned. So you have
No.
to
Right.
Not
Like
do
he
the-
said.
No,
Like
not
he
be
just said.
burned.
Do the burning.
No.
Not
Do
be
the burning.
burned. No.
Do the
Not-
burning.
Not be
Right.
burned, but have the chance of being burned.
Yeah.
Do the
And
burning.
Or you could be safe and just be the one burning instead of
can't-
fucking
hey,
being
You
burned.
can't cook a delicious meal without turning on the stove. You know what I'm saying?
Do the burning. That's what he just said. Do the burning. So I cook it.
You think that
So what I
any
think-
relationship was easy in the beginning? You think that learning people is easy? You think that understanding some other person
When you in
is
love
Just like
easy?
cooking,
It's
right?
fucking
When you-
not
when-
easy.
Just like cooking, right?
When
It's
you in
fucking
love, it
hard.
is.
Just like cooking.
So,
When you know
So-
the recipe, it is.
Right. So
when you in
now,
love, it
and you're
is.
gonna burn some dishes while you're fucking
right.
at it.
So now I do the burning
Okay.
until I think it's fucking done.
So
Then I turn the heat up. Do the burning. That's
Like-
what he said.
I got something for you, and this is real.
Let me hear it.
Okay. So you got your heart broke, right?
Hmm?
So you closed yourself off.
Mm.
No,
Yeah, I guess.
you did.
You put up a wall.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. We're good with that.
Trump built that wall for you.
Right. In Colorado where there's no borders.
Exactly.
Okay.
2,000 miles.
we do have
So-
border control here, so
You guys want to find a relationship, a true relationship,
Right.
but you guys are closing yourself off. You're not opening yourself up to that opportunity.
We're walking away when things get hard.
And whenever something comes up, you're like, "Fuck this bitch, I'm out. I'll go find a new hoe."
I know that's his. I didn't say.
That's-
I didn't say hoes.
Hey,
I never said hoes.
Like
I
you're
was
saying,
saying
I
big
showed
booty
it.
chicks.
I showed it.
Have you ever heard me call somebody a hoe?
And if you did, I'd be a little more upset with you.
Right. I don't call them hoes. That was RJ's.
I mean, it didn't help that you full-heartedly agreed with him.
yeah.
Well, I'm just going.
Yeah,
You even
You weren't
said
just RJ hoes. when I said we love hoes.
Well, we do, but I'm just saying,
But
like,
then you
I don't
dapped
call
him
them
up.
that. I don't call them that though.
No,
I don't,
not to
I
their
don't call them
face.
hoes.
So
Not to their face.
serious note,
You
yes.
can't think it either.
you guys are shutting yourself off to that experience of finding somebody long term.
No,
No, you are.
we had this conversation about if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna, me and you apologize, whatever. We had that conversation. I'm open to some shit. I'm not open to getting played again though.
But you don't know if you're
No,
gonna get played.
that shit hurts, man.
I mean,
Y'all don't
nobody
know.
is.
I get it. Yeah,
Nobody
you don't know if
knows.
you're gonna
You
get played
don't know
into.
if anything is a play.
until
You
it
don't
happens
know
again.
if
Which
they're
is
acting.
why.
Hold on, but
Which is why it's easier to just say, "Wow, I feel like something's off."
right,
Now I don't gotta deal with that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you also
Yeah.
don't get to grow in whatever way that might exist.
okay. Let me ask y'all this: have y'all never played nobody before? Ever?
Sure.
Okay, so you know the signs.
Sure.
So once you see some shit
you on game with it.
that you think you being played,
But if you look at things from the other person's perspective, right, and you're feeling like they're playing you,
right? You leave.
then at
No,
that
you
point you be
communicate.
real with them and be like, I feel
That's what I
that
do.
you're doing these
Bitch,
things.
you playing me?
Sure.
That's
You
not,
got to go.
That's
In
not
so many words.
That's
yes.
not
Not-
that's not a healthy form of communication.
no.
You trying to play me, bitch?
You can start with you're trying to play me, bitch, and then be like, because you did these things, and then if they double down on it,
Or-
and they're like, no, I wasn't playing you, then they didn't feel that way,
The problem is these
or
bitches keep it
they're lying. And over time, you will fucking find
Manipulate.
out. Everything That has to do with anything
What if
will be found out eventually.
Right, eventually. You don't want to wait for eventually because then you're fucking putting your time and
invested
effort
emotionally again
into some shit that you fucking know from the jump. I don't want to sit here. She might be a fucking world-class liar. And then all of a sudden strings you on for 8 months.
But if it makes you happy and you are fulfilled.
Fuck that.
So I'm happy for 8 months with a liar?
Me and how many other dudes?
Me.
Oh my god, this is wild.
No, I'm just saying he's got a point. Me and whoever else, I'm letting you string me on for 8 months when I know you're lying. I just can't prove it because I work at El Paso County. I'm not a fucking lawyer, but I know you're lying. But you're sitting here telling me something different. You want me to? No, fuck that. Once I feel you're lying, I'm out.
Gone.
Well, in a long term,
right?
As you know, you were in a
because you're not gonna catch me in a lie.
How many times?
I'm professional.
How many times did you confront your wife about something and she lied to you about it?
A whole bunch. A whole bunch. Right? You know why?
Do you know how many times in a relationship that you go, I'm just not going to tell my wife about that. I'm just not going to tell my husband about that.
About you getting some pussy?
Hold on.
No, about other shit, bro.
It's just the little lies. The little lies are what we're not talking about.
So you're just consistently worried about being cheated on?
We're not.
Is that what this is? Because we've gotten down to something now.
No,
Now we're not to the nitty fucking gritty. What your fucking problem is, dude. So the constant problem of
we're gonna have to work on what you say.
Oh, no.
I didn't mean it. I'm not what I'm saying.
Because we was here, and then I had to distance myself from you sometimes.
You know I'm on point with it. That's why.
Because I'm with you. Because I'm with you, but you can't say it out loud like that.
Oh, I think about that.
It's gonna cut him off for it, you know. I'm just saying.
Damn.
But no, it's not just that. It's not just cheating. It's the little white lies. Everybody's going, you know what I mean? Oh, I bought this. Oh, I know she's gonna be mad. I just won't tell her. That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, that's
you
just
move
different.
past that. But there is deeper cuts that eventually it's gonna cut the rope. You know what I mean? If trust is a rope, it's the deeper cuts that cause it to split.
So
that was poetic as fuck.
let's say
I felt it on
that you're with someone.
We back on y'all. Yeah, you had long because everybody turned against you with the pussy shit. But yeah, we back. He put that shit real eloquently right there. It's a deeper because like you can lie about some little shit. I don't give a fuck about the little shit. But once I know, if I ask you some shit, like here's my thing. I don't really ask you no bullshit. I ask you the important shit. I don't ask you how come it took you so long to get to the store. I don't give a fuck. They got me more time on Pornhub. I don't give a fuck where you were, or on the game or whatever I'm doing. I like my free time. So if you like shopping, go fucking shop. I don't give a fuck. But if I ask you some shit that's important, I'll never ask you like how long you was at. How come you was at Target for so long? I don't give a fuck. If I ask you some shit, that means I want to know.
It's
some
important
shit.
to you.
Right. Don't lie to me about the important shit. If you lie about that shit.
You made that clear. Like the only time you talk, the only time you ask questions is when it's serious.
Yeah. You want to know the crazy part? Let me just tell you this. Have you ever had... Let me just start here. Do you know your license plate number?
By heart?
Yeah.
I just got a new one.
Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know hers?
No, she just got a new one.
Right. Right. I had a chick. I have this chick. I went and got my shit renewed. It was I don't know if you know. My shit was like expired for 2 years.
Oh my
Did you know that?
God.
I was driving
You and
around.
every other fucking person.
Hey, I didn't even know. I went and got plates, pulled up at her house. She pulls up. Guess the first thing she said?
Those plates are right.
You got new plates? Is that crazy to you?
No, that's being...
You guys are married and you don't even know each other's plates.
Well, she just got new ones.
What was her old
I just got new ones.
What were her old ones?
Your old one
But
was...
she'd already seen your car.
No.
Had she seen your car before?
Yes.
Okay.
100 times.
Who gives a fuck if she said, yeah, she's seen it 100 times. How do you see a car sitting in front of your house and immediately realize that the plates are different? It's crazy. That's crazy talk. That you realize.
Observe it.
Right.
If you knew
You guys are
anybody in the
observant, right?
military, they're extremely observant and
Straight
they're
green.
trained to be.
This motherfucker ain't in no goddamn military.
Some people are like you, walking into the store to buy your fucking shoes. You're like, I'm not fucking taking.
I'm from the hood though. Okay, look. Let me get. Okay, that's not a good enough example. I got another one.
All right, let's hear it.
I got another one.
We'll debunk another one.
I got another one.
Let's hear
You,
it.
you didn't debunk that one.
Yeah, I did.
Because you guys are married and don't even know each other's place.
What
We're
did I
not
just
married.
say? She just got new ones.
But we
What's the
asked you
old
for
one?
old ones, and then you looked at her and said your old ones are.
And
help
then
me
you
out,
know.
babe.
And I don't remember.
A silent
Right,
help me out,
Because
babe.
I don't need to remember it anymore. So
Thank you.
my memory said,
What the fuck?
no thanks.
What the fuck does she gotta remember my place for?
I don't
Because
know.
she's new to the game.
No, she's not new.
To with you.
Right.
How long's it been going?
Couple years. Not. You guys been together how long?
15?
Solid.
Right, and
15.
you can't even fucking remember each other's place for
Nobody
15 years.
else?
Huh?
Nobody else. Like it's been solid for 2
No,
years.
goddamn solid with me.
Then what? She
Okay,
didn't
but
know?
she
Spread
should
it
not be
out.
remembering my fucking plates.
Spread it
There's
out
no
like
way you
apple
should
butter.
remember a motherfucker's plates.
I feel like that's not that uncommon.
Not really.
Okay, so you guys are on the crazy side.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
cool.
Caucasian love. It's different.
Well, she half Caucasian, so maybe that's what it is. So, man, maybe that's some white people shit. Okay, let me give you another example. So
I remember other plates. Old license plates.
True.
Like for my Yaris, that was 300 ZDY. That's an easy one to remember, though.
Yeah.
And then your Saturn.
how she blushing.
Your Saturn was
She's so in love with them.
I can't remember the first three, but I think the last was XJ9.
That's correct.
Yeah,
Look, she's like, I know why.
but that was fucking
Yeah.
12 years
That's
ago.
what being married is.
Yeah, and I'm not
Do you
married.
see?
This motherfucker is fresh,
It
and you
doesn't
can't remember
matter
the last
about
place you just
who's
had.
right
And
or
then
who's wrong.
Do you
I'm
know
about to get
my-
murdered out here,
Matter.
and they don't even care.
Do you know my plates?
No.
She just told you she
You know
didn't,
why?
right?
I know
can
my
pull it up
plates.
on my insurance right now. I don't give a
I don't even
You're
know my
supposed to know
plates.
your license plate number.
I don't know my own
I know
plates.
mine.
Are we giving the internet our plate numbers?
Yeah, you know.
Oh,
Public
turn it.
information.
Turn. We gotta turn that or something.
Public
Something
information, anyway. Who gives a
Because you're
fuck?
not in it, Corey.
Yeah, I know. I'm hanging out of it.
So guess what?
I'm
He's
staying
Here's
out.
another one. Here's another one. Everybody knows I'm a shoe freak, right? I have the gang of shoes, right?
Uh-huh.
Other way.
There you go.
Right
There
there.
you go.
That's good.
Right there.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Leave it.
Ross,
No,
too much.
no.
Now Ross is
Alright,
out.
yeah.
Ross is out.
Whoop, whoop.
Right
there
there.
you go.
Right there.
Yep.
You can so
That's
I have the
good
gang
enough.
of shoes,
It's
right?
good enough.
There you go.
So I pull up one day. The conversation's already been had that I have
But
too many shoes.
If you move it more, Ross is going to be out.
First
It's
of all,
fine. It's perfect.
whatever
Just
shoes,
like you.
whatever shoes I have is whatever shoes I have.
Do it, Ross.
This is my money.
Do it.
Be perfect?
Right there. It's right there.
Am I supposed to be perfect for somebody?
No. You're.
I pull up
nobody's
one
ever
day.
perfect
I got
for
some
anybody.
shoes on. Checks out the outfit. When did you get those shoes? What are you talking about? I never seen those shoes before. Bitch, I got 300 pairs of shoes.
Red flag
What?
You called her bitch.
That would be a red flag
What?
for Greg.
for somebody to have 300 pairs of shoes.
It's too.
This
It's
is why we're not speaking about this, because you guys are not, like, you guys don't
Yeah,
know what
ain't
you're talking
normal.
about. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
We're not normal.
No, because
Rude.
it's not a red flag. That's my hobby. My hobby is
No,
shoes.
I
You know what I
get
mean?
that.
I got.
That's fine.
I already told you I got
What do you
nerd
consider
hobbies.
too much? 'Cause
I got nerd
5 pairs of
hobbies.
boots.
If you were like, I have a whole room of Legos. I'd be
Legos?
like, red flag.
That'd be
Legos?
fun.
Legos?
Just
They
anything.
can't have a
I'm
hobby?
just using that as an example for your shoes.
You guys got a spare room. Greg can't turn into his Lego room if that was his hobby.
No, I don't fuck with Legos.
But if that was
Well,
your hobby,
like-
In a reasonable amount.
You know,
Like,
actually, okay,
everything
it
is
depends on what it
reasonable.
is. If it's those Funko Pop things, kill yourself.
Lego?
No, the Funko Pops.
but
Oh,
Lego.
Bob-
The
No, but
little
Lego does.
figurines that are like in a box.
No.
that
Everybody
are
got hobbies, right?
valuable.
Yeah.
You know
It's
those
the
little
same
fucking
shit where they only
Oh,
release
they're like
as many-
bobbleheads.
those little toys. They,
Yeah.
they almost look like bobbleheads,
Yeah.
but they're
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
You've seen it. The people collect those shit.
I got a couple
If-
bobblehead, or I think they are.
There's people who have like hundreds.
And they got
of
like superstar ones or like
literally
fantasy.
every character you
Yeah,
can.
yeah. I got a
Pretty much
couple of
anything.
them.
If there's people who have like hundreds of those.
Yeah, yeah.
All those people should
You
kill
don't like
themselves.
You don't like them?
What's
That's
wrong
their
with you?
hobby, though.
That's so weird.
But
It's a shit hobby.
It might be. It is.
It's a shit hobby.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why.
Yours is,
that's
you know,
why
whatever. It's reasonable.
I got a couple weird ones that nobody knows about, though.
Sure, you know, but that's for you.
Right.
That's for you.
You might think they're weird, but to me, is how I escape. I do my own little shit.
That's fine.
Right. So
You can be two separate people and still be.
right. Like I like RC cars.
Once you get up to those, once you get up to the profile, I know what he's talking about. Dude, it's a whole different world.
Have you seen the RC planes?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I can't
Like-
climb.
Like,
I had a helicopter.
No, the big ones.
Yeah, yeah.
That are like the size of this room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tyler
like,
Perry.
dude, this
Tyler
is
Perry
wild.
has his.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry has a whole runway for his shit.
Dude, I used to have a helicopter. I bought this helicopter and then hooked it up the way I wanted to make it super fast.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Broke.
10 minutes.
Oh my god, I would
Fucked it
have
all
died.
the way up. Like, bought this dope helicopter, didn't know how to fly it right. Started hooking it up
Oh my god.
the way I wanted it to look like. But then I got this simulator
Deportation.
so I could learn how to fly it.
Yeah.
So I started learning how to fly it on this little thing on the TV.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. Hook my fucking helicopter up to like Airwolf. Y'all know what that is?
Airwolf.
I feel like I've heard
show.
of it.
It was a TV show. It was a dope ass helicopter. Hooked my shit up to look like Airwolf. It was like, shit, I've been flying it on a little simulator. I'm straight. It probably wasn't even 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is a fucking
Exaggeration.
9-minute exaggeration. I was doing good, and then all of a sudden, shit went bad. And then it just crashed and fucked the whole thing up. Like, it was probably like, I don't know, maybe $2,000 I had into it.
Shit.
Fucked it all up. I flew it one time, 1 minute and 30 seconds, and fucked it all up. And I was like, well,
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
right. And I had it looking dope. Oh, these blades are supposed to be the best. Got the blades. Oh yeah, that shit looking fresh. Those blades was trash. Let me just tell you. Whatever I did on that helicopter, I think I probably fucked it up because I was doing everything myself.
Blades are probably upside down.
They might have been. Whatever it was, crashed that bitch. And then I sold it to this dude for like half price, and then he took it. And then I got into cars. So I got like 3 cars, and I actually just bought a monster truck the other day.
The monster trucks are my favorite.
Wait till you see mine, fool.
Our little neighbor, sometimes I'm like,
Broken.
what is that
No.
horrible?
I can drive.
It's like,
Yeah.
on
yeah,
down the road,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy a few houses up that fucking.
Really?
Goes
Somebody
back
come
and
over here
all
and
the way
motherfucking
up
get
and down
with
the
him.
street.
I don't know which house he is. I just know he's somewhere up there,
Yeah, he can get it.
a few houses down.
So I bought this old beat up one because they're like $800. So I bought this like old beat up one for like $300, and then I ordered. I've been doing it for a while, so I started going on the internet ordering the pieces that I wanted for it, and then so like the little last piece will be here next Tuesday, and then I'm about to put it together and then be out in these streets, fool. So your neighbor can get it.
Have you
Some
seen?
heavy rain?
Have you seen those? There's a video, like a YouTube channel guy. He has this little RC thing, right? And it has like a little camera on it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it has a little lid
Mhm.
that he can like go to. He goes to like convenience stores and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And he puts a little note or whatever.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, can I
Oh,
get
yeah.
a fucking thing of Starburst
Yeah,
or whatever? And then he
Money.
communicates with the little fucking
Yeah.
by like moving the camera
little
up and
cowboy
down.
robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little cowboy robot.
That shit's really cool. And everybody's like, "Oh, that's fucking cool as shit, dude."
Yeah.
He has the future tagline.
Well, they have that little track
Way-
right there when you're
way
going up
cheaper than DoorDash.
94.
Just send your little fucking
You look
thing
over
out.
to the left, there's like an RC track over there.
Yeah.
Over time.
Yeah, and I'm
Original
about
investment,
to be
dude. That's
over there.
thousands.
Over there like a G. So I've already, like the last 2 snowstorms, I probably spent like, I don't know, $1,200 on that truck. Yeah, it's stupid. And I don't tell nobody about
It's
it.
not. It's not stupid.
I don't tell nobody about it. Like, I've been doing it for a while because my cars are fast as fuck. Like, I got one car that's it probably goes 60 miles an hour.
Let me ask you
Fast
something,
as
Keith.
fuck.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah. So I just go out
Then
by
it's-
myself.
Then it's not
But it's
stupid.
worth it.
Yeah, I just go out by myself. You know
I
what I'm
have
saying?
no idea the amount we spent on Greg's computer, but
It was not that much.
it was a lot.
It was
I
about
buy guitars,
It was
I don't
about
even play.
$2,000.
Yeah.
No,
Are they
for
art
the
pieces?
computer
No.
and the
They're real guitars.
Screens.
The monitors were
You know,
I play them for a little bit when I first get them, like, oh, sweet, and then hang it up. And
but the computer
Right.
was $2,000, and then the two monitors,
no.
I think they were $350 each.
They're
so
trying to figure
$700.
out, keyboard, I guess.
But the monitors-
I want to learn how to play.
Those
the
will
piano.
last
Yeah.
for the
I wanna learn how
next
to play
3
the piano
computers.
so
So,
fucking bad, dude.
you know,
And I just can't.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm meant
And then
to play
the
that.
games
It's tough,
that
man.
have to
Piano's
go in
so
it,
much harder than
and
guitar.
the shit you want for those games.
well, hey, one of the
To me,
games I played
yeah.
is free.
Well, I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
there's some
Thank you
kids
very
out there, some people out there that
They
just,
just-
they know
they-
everything.
One.
You know?
I've tried to
No,
learn,
two.
and I
Helldivers
just can't
is
get it.
free.
Like,
too. No, it's not. I paid for that.
first of all, I can't read music. That's
You're
the
right.
first
Yeah,
problem.
me too.
Second of all, like I can't really listen to something and then try to think.
Most people can't.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
called
they
having
haven't turned
perfect
his on.
pitch.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, there's only one thing
Yeah,
on
it doesn't.
Yeah.
Most people
Switch.
can't do that. That's a.
Is that an on and off switch?
That's oddly enough.
Oh,
that's
mine's
not
not.
something
Mine's
that
just
is
a-
like.
Well, it
Airflow.
changes airflow and
It's actually
also
something
off.
that
Can you
has
read
to be-
music?
No,
No,
I didn't know that.
I've also never been
Maybe
into.
this one's like I
musical
got this. I
stuff.
found
Probably
this
cheaper.
one.
I want to learn how to
I
play
got cussed
piano.
out for it actually.
That's like one of
I
my.
found
It'd
it in
be
my car,
nice.
And
Top.
the girl that I took
Did
on
you
that
know
date
if you can,
was like, what
like,
the
even
fuck?
start to learn how to play the piano, it
Horrible.
reduces your like chances of dementia
Really?
by like half.
Really?
All right, we're all learning piano. Then.
Because you have to use both hands, which control
too late
both
for
parts of your
Patrick.
brain, and
Right.
like
It's way too late, dog.
Right.
That was definitely a fine example of early onset dementia.
I can't. Like, to me. Well, like I said, first of all, I can't read music, so I don't even know what the fuck that shit is saying to even
Yeah, me
do
too.
this. You know what I mean?
I can't do it.
And then, second of all, like, I feel that I should be able to play that motherfucker with these big ass hands. I'm reaching all this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for some reason,
My great grandma would say,
Yeah,
"You're gonna
I'm
be a
hitting-
piano player
it's
or
the
a
muscle
thief."
memory.
2 and 3 keys, or in the middle of the keys, or
Every kid feels that way.
this ain't. I meant to hit this motherfucker, but all of
Yeah.
a sudden, this motherfucker's hitting some shit.
It's just the more like, have you ever played like Guitar Hero?
Yeah.
Beast.
Oh,
Okay,
nice. High score.
Fuck yeah, because you did it over and over and
Fuck yeah.
over
Yeah.
and over again. This
Well,
is the
I think
same
that has something to
shit.
do with
It's
video
called-
games
it's
like
called
blue,
practice.
red, blue. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation type shit.
They make
whatever.
stickers.
You can put that shit on your keypad.
Yeah, I want to learn. That's one of my things. I want to learn how to play the piano bad in the motherfucker. Just I don't know. I don't even know why. I just want to learn how to play.
They
It
have
will-
they
it
have
will
like
retain
keyboards
your
and
memory.
shit that it'll play the song, right? But the keys will light up too.
Oh.
So it'll show you
Like
where
some
to put your
Simon
fingers.
Says shit.
Yeah. And you can speed it up, slow it down, whatever you need. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's what, like, what do you want to call it? A goal? in life?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
one
have
of
a
my
similar
goals.
one.
They
but with a
say
DJ.
if you spend
The
30
DJ
minutes a
stuff.
day on something,
Have you spent
you
what?
will be. They say if you spend 30 minutes a day doing something consecutively, you will be better than 70% of the population.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. You know how much
So
time.
You know how much I play
30
golf
like
in the
every
summer?
day when you get home, you're
I
like,
thought I was going
I'm
in a
gonna
different
fucking
direction.
sit
Yeah,
down and
Pornhub
I'm gonna do
closed.
this shit.
You know how much I play golf in the summer? Stink. Fucking smell.
Sure,
But
but
are
you're
you
better
trying-
than 70% of people.
Are you
Yep.
trying to be better?
I'm getting better.
Are
I'm,
you like
I'm
actually
getting better.
focusing on
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah.
technique?
Plus
Then
my
you will be
plus
better.
my shoes are dope.
They are dope.
That's the most important part.
No, they are dope. If you ain't seen them, they are
I
dope.
got some dope ass Jordan shoes. Like, them motherfuckers. As long as you look good when you're doing something, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
50%
sure.
of the battle right there.
Right, and then you're trying to meet somebody out there. I'm out there, like you said, out there trying to meet somebody.
You can hit on them.
Hey.
Hey.
Second half.
You don't have to hit on them to make conversation.
No, it's a golf term, as in you're hitting a ball in
Right,
a direction.
I got what you. I
Thank you.
got what you mean,
Thank
Greg.
Yeah.
Right, but you ever see me hit? So my shit over here.
Maybe they can help you with your stroke.
Right, yeah. Well, they help me with a stroke, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a 3-stroke max kind of guy.
Right. He's handicapped. Yeah, this shit is crazy. But you might be right. Because I've got way better at golf.
Yeah, right.
Because I used to smell. Like, I didn't even know I used to go out there.
You're better at golf.
To drink.
But you're still shitty at meeting women.
Right. It was to
It's
drink.
okay, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
God's timing is real.
It's hard, like, in these days, too, it's hard to tell if somebody's hitting on you.
If they're just being genuine.
Right.
Being genuine is the best thing they can be.
But then, like, if they're just being genuine and then you say, hey, can I get your number? And they be like, bitch. You know what I mean?
Bitch,
like,
get out of here.
Yeah.
Then you know.
Sure, but at least try it.
Yeah. But like he said, I'm not with that rejection shit. I'm not scared of it, but I really don't want it.
Fuck it.
I just don't believe. I don't like it.
I don't want to deal with it.
I don't like it. I don't think it feels good.
No, I don't.
Well, no,
Nothing in
No,
life
it
that's
doesn't.
hard feels good.
Yeah. So then, like,
Well-
if you get rejected on Monday, you're not gonna try on Tuesday.
I disagree with that.
Oh,
You're not gonna try on Tuesday. You get rejected on Monday.
You know how much I'd be sweating?
Yeah.
Come on. You've seen it. It's
Yeah.
dripped on your face before.
yeah.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. There's no fun feeling in rejection. So
No.
if you get rejected on Monday, you're not gonna try again on Tuesday.
Things can't feel good unless they're hard.
We know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
So
heard
you
that.
know.
I've heard that. I've heard that. So I try to do it when it's soft, and it doesn't work out.
It don't feel as good.
Yeah, you can't get it in.
That's why the feeling of waiting 3 or whatever months you guys were talking about.
That was only like
anticipation-
that was just like
An example.
a example. Yeah. Ain't no way there was no 6 months. We've been talking after day 3. Yeah, you tell me 6 months. I'm just and then I got like you expecting dinner and conversations and all that shit.
So man, spend 6, 7, 8 plus
Oh my
$100
god,
on
you
this
might have to
coochie?
talk to the person you fuck.
No, I like talking to
Terrifying.
him. Talking to him is the best part of it.
Yeah,
But
it
I'm not
is.
waiting for sex. But if I'm talking to you every day, I need some pussy every day.
Every day.
No, I'm just saying. Like, that's just like an example. Like, I can talk to you every day. That's cool. We can talk every day, but don't put no motherfucking time limit or whatever it is on sex. Put some time limit on that talk then, or how many times I pay for some dinner. You know what I mean?
Money does not equal love.
No, it doesn't. So if I'm paying for dinner every time
You're
we go
paying
out,
for dinner.
right?
If she
But
makes
now I gotta wait for
dinner-
some pussy for 6 months.
If I make dinner, that takes double the time of us going out to dinner.
First of all, I'd rather just pay because I can't really cook like that unless
well, I
it's
think
fried.
this-
chicken.
No,
Could be a
but she
three-peat.
might, and if she brought
Fuck,
you
dude.
this dinner where she
It's a
made
long
you
one.
fucking homemade fried chicken, you'd be like, damn, this bitch.
Right,
She,
4 or 5
she
hour
might
podcast.
fucking.
Wow, this is great.
right. I'm cool with all that. Like I even pay for the dinner or whatever.
I'm glad I'm getting
But I just don't like
these
that.
longer episodes.
You're putting a time limit on my shit. I didn't put no time limit on you. Like if I
She
talk
didn't
to you,
really put a time limit on it. She's just filling it out. The
No.
same way you are.
no,
No, see, she's feeling it out when I'm trying to fill it out.
right. Oh, I'm not that type of girl.
So
Okay,
proud
I'm
about
not
that.
that type of motherfucker that pay for dinner every time.
Put that one in your
Or-
pocket. Save it for later if you
I'm
need.
not that type of motherfucker to pick you up everywhere we go.
Get a bus pass, bitch.
Right.
Meet
You
me
wanna
there.
go somewhere, meet me. You know what I'm saying? Meet me.
Well, I'm a boss
Bus
bitch.
pass.
I always have my shit in order. So.
Meet me. Or we go, let's go Dutch.
I don't need you to fucking buy me dinner. I
Well-
thought we were fucking here for an agreement.
Well, you make
But
more
that's
than
cool.
everybody in here. So I guess you can
I
talk
can buy my own
crazy.
fucking dinner,
Right.
motherfucker.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And if you were talking to me like that and I know you made more than me, cool.
I'll go buy the bus pass.
Right. Right. Exactly. I know where I stand. You know what I mean? I know where I stand. I know you make more than me. Talk to me crazy as fuck as you want. You know what I mean? Talk to me
It's
how
not
you want.
crazy.
No, I'm
That's
just saying.
basic
I don't,
facts.
crazy is not.
If you want to
We're
talk
not
about
I'm
it as a
talking
business
crazy,
transaction,
crazy.
we can.
I'm just calling crazy. Like I'm not. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You can talk to me however the fuck you want.
Word.
You can talk to me however you want. You know what I'm saying? If I make
talk to you real
$60,000 and you make $200,000, and you say,
you got that
bitch, come get me. Guess what? I'm over there. I'm there. You know what I mean? Like, we have an understanding. You make more than me. You talk to me however the fuck you want to talk to me.
I don't know if that's a good.
I don't know. It might not be a good thing, but I like it. I like it though.
So you know what I mean? You want a sugar mama?
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying that's.
I mean, yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Because now.
Hey, who doesn't?
No, I really don't.
I'll take one.
I really don't.
Shut up.
I don't like to be controlled. I don't like to be controlled like that. Don't tell me where I can go and all that. I don't like none of that. If we can't.
So in your 19-year relationship,
yeah,
did you share finances or
yeah.
did somebody manage?
She did. I let her handle all that.
Okay. And?
Never fucked me over on that though.
Okay.
Like never once.
Okay.
Which was cool because she probably could have.
Were you the breadwinner?
No, we were even.
Okay.
We actually I think I was making more than her. Actually.
By a bit?
We like it's
a
30
small
cents
margin.
a bit.
30 cents over time.
Right. So you were
30 cents a
basically-
bit?
Yeah, over 1,000 years.
And you trusted her to
Right.
make all the financial decisions
All of them.
for the fam.
Right.
And
Hey, and then I'd be like, hey, I want
when
these
you
shoes.
went out to dinner, it came out of the bucket of money,
Right.
Right? Because
Right.
it was both people's money
Right.
going in.
Right.
So it didn't feel like you were shoveling the money out.
No.
And
'Cause
someone
we were
else was
no.
taking advantage.
No.
Everything was integrated.
Yeah,
Right.
everything.
Equal partners.
But now things are integrated, and you feel like it's very one-sided.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could say that.
So
It
you've
is
never
very-
gone
yeah,
on a
it
date
is
where she's
very
like, "No, I
one-sided.
got my own drinks."
You know what?
I don't like that though.
I went on a date recently. And I
Can't win.
I
I
bought
can't
the first
win.
round.
I'm
of
done.
drinks. And she was like, 30 minutes later, or whatever. She was like, "Hey, do you want a shot?" And so I immediately reached for my wallet, like, "Yeah, here, go ahead and buy them." I was expecting like I gotta buy the drinks right now. She was like, "I asked you," and I was like,
That's what I was about to say. I was about
"That
to
was
explain that to them.
wild." Like, I ain't never.
Because in a partnership, it doesn't matter who's the bitch and who's the dude.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Okay,
Does
yeah. First, hell to the no.
Does it?
It does.
Hell yeah.
Does it?
Okay, here's my thing about that.
No, it doesn't. Because you know why? It's one bucket of money in the end.
Well, you guys
It's
are married.
all this,
If
unless you're a millionaire
if-
and you sign a prenuptial before you get married, it is all one bucket of money. So when you're dating someone and you buy them a drink and they buy you a drink, that is level ground. That is fair shit.
Well, that's called
so
50-50.
if you got to eat with someone and they're like, "No, I got this shit, bitch." They got this shit.
Right.
And you got this shit when you go out to eat, right?
Right.
So, in all fairness, that is the person that you are agreeing will meet you half fucking way.
Right. Here's
with
my thing.
shit.
If I call you and say, "Hey, let's go here,"
Then you invited me out to dinner.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But don't call me and say, "Hey, let's go here," and then you order 19 entrees and expect me.
No.
No. I'm just. It's just an example.
No, I get
and
it.
expect me to be paying for all that shit when you invited me. That's my thing.
That's a red flag.
Right. If you invite
Well, then
me,
why do so many women nowadays? It's the reverse.
that's what I'm saying. That's what they expect.
They say, "Well, you asked me on a date, so you know."
Right.
If you ask me on a date, then yeah. You pick the place. You know how much the menu is.
Right.
You chose the place.
Well, that business be
If
known.
I'm like, "Hey, you want to meet at this pizza place and hang out for a while," then typically, no.
I'm trying to meet a pizza bitch.
The pizza.
I'm trying.
If you know, let me know.
Right. I'm trying to meet a pizza bitch. I know seafood bitches. I know
steakhouse.
Right. A lot of steakhouse bitches. I know all of them.
No pizza.
I ain't never met no pizza bitch. I ain't never met no McDonald's bitch. Like, can I get supersized? Hell yeah. Yeah.
It was so
Yeah.
good.
Like, I ain't never met none of them. Not once. Here's my thing. This is what I do. I go to the club. Somebody come up. They start talking to me. They say, hey, buy me a drink. A chick, right? You know what I say?
Trap.
No, you know what I said? You buy me the first one, I'll buy you the next two. I always say that.
So it's a business transaction.
Oh, it's definitely business transaction. Because if I know if she's willing to buy me the first one, then she's cool. If the bitch says no, okay, bye. Because bitch, you could have just got a free drink. All you had to do was just buy me one. So now I know you're broke. Because you couldn't even buy 2 drinks. And I was about to buy you 4. You know, or 4. I was about to buy 4 drinks. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm drinking with you. Bitch, I'm probably getting 10. You could have had 2. You know what I mean? But once they say no, okay, bye. I'll be having my own little test. You know what I mean?
It's a foolproof test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not willing to buy me the first drink, and then I'm going to buy you 2 after that, and if you buy me the next 2, I'll probably just buy your whole drinks the whole
She's
night.
obviously hustling because she came to you.
Right.
Mhm.
I was probably going to buy you drinks the whole night. I seen you had a fat ass when I walked in. I'd have probably was going to buy you 15 drinks. But you couldn't even buy me one? Okay, fuck you. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Yeah. So I be having my own little tests. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. Sometimes I get smacked.
So anyway, back to the stem of this.
Mm-hmm.
I think black people can be racist.
Oh yeah, we was off on some other shit. Hey, I forgot what you talking about. Yeah, damn, we went on some other shit. I already said that. I said yeah. I told you why though.
I know. I just thought it'd be funny to bring
Right,
it back.
yeah, that shit was funny. Yeah, they can be. I think they can be totally.
All right.
You have to be,
We're
but
done.
you have to be just to.
Oh yeah, this has been
You have to be.
a significant.
You cannot.
It's the longest
afford,
podcast so far.
you cannot afford not to be racist to be black. You cannot afford
Post
to.
part 1, 2, 3, and
Yeah.
4.
Anybody agree with that?
Or you could just do the continuation.
It's
3,
to an
4,
extent.
5, 6,
Right.
7.
Good.
I wouldn't say full on.
No,
They'd be like, damn,
racist,
they got
but,
a series
you know,
going.
to an
Yeah.
extent.
This
You have,
motherfucker's still
you have to be aware of
yeah.
some things in the
Just
world.
aware.
Right.
Or as you like to say.
I did think this one is going to be a lot
Well,
better.
I think so.
I don't say that. I've never used that before in my life.
We'll see.
I don't even know what the
A lot of
fuck
rambling
that shit
here.
means.
It's what you are.
Me?
Yeah.
Black.
You think I am?
Yeah. I know for sure you are.
Hey, you're there
because
too now.
you see
I'm there.
things for what they
Because you're aware of various social things that are
Okay,
happening
okay.
in the culture.
I'll be hearing motherfuckers say that, and I'll be like, am I woke? Like, I don't even know what it means.
That just means that you see things from a perspective of other people that could potentially be harmful to others. Like, you look at things and you see what somebody says, or you listen to what somebody says, and from that, you can depict certain rationale
That's why
that
you
they are
motherfuckers are
trying
married.
to.
Because y'all motherfuckers use big words. That's why y'all's married. Because y'all like to use them big ass words, dog.
Right.
Y'all could have just used some other
Rationale?
shit.
Hey,
Was it a big
listen,
word?
I've been thinking about one. I've had it in my pocket for a while, but I've not had the opportunity to use it.
Okay.
And when I get the opportunity, I'm gonna be so happy.
All right.
I'll be so happy,
I can't wait for this shit.
Yeah.
and I'll bring it up again.
I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
It's
I
it's
guess.
basically
You're like,
just
that
being.
guy is saying something.
It's
between
basically-
the words of what he's actually.
He always does.
And
though.
Well,
You
instead
use some words and
No,
motherfuckers,
no.
you be looking at him like this. What the
It's
fuck does that mean?
basically-
You could have just used they. But
No,
Greg
I
will use
whipped
some
the
other
dictionary
shit.
out.
Yeah, he used some shit that's way out.
No,
You'd be like,
it's-
I don't even know what the fuck that means, first of all.
It's basically just referring to being aware of social inequalities
Okay, I got you.
in the culture. That's basically it.
Right.
That's really all it is, and where they generally stem from.
And how things are going.
So things like being aware of systemic racism would make you woke,
Right.
but
Because
apparently that's a
you
horrible
might
thing.
hear something and you're
Yeah.
like, I was fucking racist.
Knowing,
Oh, I say it.
knowing and acknowledging that cops treat minorities differently is woke.
When you was calling Patrick racist the other day,
Oh my God, were you?
he was.
I had my headphones on. I tried to stay out.
No,
this
at work.
This
It was at work.
Midget Patrick.
Yeah, he was over here.
He was here.
He was here last week.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. When you was calling him racist in the hallway, that shit was That shit was so.
No, it was Ross, not me.
It was Ross. Yeah.
I be on Patrick's neck.
That shit was so funny, and I was with you, but I'm technically a supervisor. I had to walk off. That's why I had to walk off. Yeah, so I walked off. I laughed, I chuckled, and I kept moving. That's why I kept moving. Usually I'll fuck with you and gang up on you with somebody, but I couldn't. I was like, it's touchy subject, and then I just walked off like, because you was like, don't talk to him. He's racist. I was like, what? And then you started telling me about the Super Bowl thing. I was like, yeah. I don't know.
What Super Bowl?
No,
He said it was the worst Super Bowl halftime show ever.
Like all old white people said.
And that's what started.
And I called him out on it.
I just don't remember it, so I don't have an opinion on it.
But you do know who Kendrick is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I've seen him.
At least you know who he is. Like, Mike and Patrick and them, they don't even know who he is. They never heard a song. They don't know anything about him. And then because they didn't understand any of his songs, any of his music, any of his
That
message,
performance, none of it.
they called it the worst shit. And that was pissing me off. So I started, Mike started sending me some shit on Facebook. And he was being a savage with that shit, right? Sending me this and sending me this and sending me this. And I was like, everything you're sending me has one thing in common. He's like, what's that? Old white dudes. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, and then I sent him some shit of this white lady breaking down the Super Bowl of exactly what the fuck Kendrick was talking about. I guarantee he didn't look at it. He sent me some fucked up shit. Look what he sent me.
Okay, before that, thank you for listening.
I hope you all learned something.
Watching. This was a fruitful conversation.
Yes.
Oh, this was dope.
We
I like this type shit.
Learned about racism.
Yep.
We
learned about
love.
hoes.
We
learned about
hoes.
Yeah. Hoes.
We learned about more racism.
We're gonna change the name of the podcast to Four
Black Guys.
Four Black Guys.
Right.
Yep.
In a Cadillac.
Except when Patrick comes back.
Yeah.
And then it'll be
3 black guys and a dude.
4 black guys and a midget.
I meant other Patrick.
Yeah.
Our normal Patrick.
Yeah, regular
Don't worry,
Patrick.
it'll eventually be changed to 5 black guys.
Stay tuned. Next episode, I'm gonna throw out the N-word.
Yeah, throw it out. Throw it out. Yeah.
Since I can.
Throw it out like that. And. That's the end.
But thanks for joining us. Thanks, Ross.
Yeah, but thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you.
Yeah, we forgot about Ross.
Always love it. Always love coming on.
We'll have you on again. We'll see you.
See you.